Alright, folks, we are in it. Thanks for joining me today. Welcome to the stream. We are going to have a good old time checking out the new DLC for Total War Warhammer 2. Should be a lot of fun. I've had a ton of fun with this game, and this DLC looks to be very, very interesting. Hey, Edwin, Doomy Doom. Thanks, Edwin. Glad you enjoyed him. I meant to do this morning. I was all lined up. I was ready to go. When the download stopped, which was about 11 o'clock, and then I got a call and I had to go paint a kitchen. So, instead we're doing it now, I guess. Hey, Munchies, how's it going? So, we're going to dive right in. There's a whole bunch of stuff to look at. One thing that I do want to kind of show off, or to look at in the battle screen here is the stats of all the units and stuff before I dive into a campaign. So we've got the new Clan Skryre. Ikit Claw. Ikit Claw looks fantastic, actually. I mean, in terms of stats and such. He looks a lot like Count Noctilus, but without some of the things that make Count Noctilus really, really overpowered. Specifically, he doesn't have summons, because he's a Ruin caster. However, you can put him on a Doom Wheel, which is pretty hilarious. Doom Wheel Ikit Claw has, of course, that massive bonus for his infantry, and he's armored and fast, and all kinds of fun stuff. So, anyway, Ikit Claw, you got the Warlock Master as well. Another fun fact, it looks like the Warlock Master does not actually have Fear and Terror on the Doom Wheel? Maybe? It looks like Ikit Claw maybe doesn't either. Hide, Exprouter. Yeah, okay, so that's the Warlock Master. Ikit Claw, yeah, Ikit Claw has Fear and Terror on the Doom Wheel, so yeah. The Warlock Master seems to be missing that for some reason. Not sure why that would be, maybe it's just a bug, but I'm excited. Let's jump into the campaign. Let's not wait any longer. Now, I have said this before, even on, like, CA's custom-designed computers, the Mortal Empire campaign turn times are long, like a minute per turn. On my computer, probably more like 2 minutes. So we're just gonna, we'll see how well we can do. But we're going to hop right into Clan Skryre. Oh, he's so happy. You gotta love him. Look at the man. The rat, I mean. He's just doing so fantastic. So, access to the Clan Skryre Forbidden Workshop. Plus 20% research rates, plus 2 loyalty for new recruits, minus 40% construction for engineering buildings. Starts the campaign with a Warpstone Doom Rocket. Half upkeep for all the weapon teams, except for not obviously the Poison Globes and stuff like that. And plus 2 recruit rank for all Skaven weapons teams. We now have the Under Empire as well. This is really exciting. This is something that I've been hoping for the Skaven for a long, long time. And now we're going to be able to get to finally see it in action. And we start with Doom players. We start with a Rattling Gun, and we start with Warplock Jezzails. We're going to set the campaign onto very hard and battle onto hard. The reason I do that is basically because I don't enjoy legendary campaigns. They become just such a grind, with the computer just shitting out enormous numbers of units, and your public order penalties, and the diplomacy penalties, and all this stuff. It just gets boring. And, of course, I'm not amazing at the campaign because I don't play it very much. And then the hard battle is just kind of the standard default difficulty, which should be fine. This is how GC celebrates whenever breaking into blood in Dominions. Painting a kitchen? Or this? Or firing my Warpstone flamethrower? Definitely one of those two. Definitely one of those two is accurate. So let's get in. So the Chief Warlock of Skryre is back in Skaven Blight. Following another of his secret-stealing tours of the world, Ikit Claw has returned to be given the position of Chief Emissary of the clan. The bionic Tinker Rat has only one plan in his mind, however, to bring an apocalypse to the world beyond Skaven Blight's swampy borders, aided by the most infernal custom-built weapons ever devised. Oh, it's going to be a good time. I really enjoyed this Skaven. I mean, you know that already. My Total War Warhammer 2 videos mostly are Skaven. Because they're just so much fun, and now they're getting a lot more fun. We'll talk about balance and stuff a little bit later. I may, after we play campaign for an hour or two, or a couple hours, two and a half hours, something like that, I may jump into custom battles and play a few ladder battles as well, just to see how they operate. But overall, I think the Skaven are in a much more interesting and much more powerful place than they used to be, which is good, because they were a little bit sad beforehand. As I mentioned in the last video, I think the greenskins actually also got a significant buff this patch, which will be very, very interesting to see. yeah, designated member, you're not kidding. I mean, my computer is this is kind of a mid-end computer right now. It's got a Ryzen 5 processor in it. It's got a pretty decent NVIDIA graphics card. It does not have... I still have this bitch that I have not actually installed, which I should have, but I just haven't had time between work and everything that's going on in life right now. I have not had time to take my computer offline, crack it open, and put the SSD into it, so it's still just sitting here like it has for a month. So yeah, loading times, it's just gonna be what it is. Y'all are gonna have to suffer through it, sorry. The rats were how dare you, Stalin? How dare you? I thought we were friends. And here you go talking shit about my rats. We're gonna have to shoot him. We're just gonna have to. We're gonna line you up. Have to line you up in front of the Ratling guns. But yeah, greenskins. Greenskins are also promising to be a lot more fun this patch. The change to Grimgore and Skarsnik, like the extra HP, who cares? As I said, extra HP is not solving the problems with Footlords. You could give Grimgore 10,000 hit points and he still wouldn't be overpowered just because there are mechanics in the game that just absolutely shut him down for, like, no recompense. I don't know why this is taking so long right now when it's almost loaded, but anyway. But the changes to Doom Divers especially look like they're going to be a huge difference. Armor piercing on those bad boys means that your go-to as greenskins against monsters is now artillery, which is weird, but true. Greenskin artillery is now super powerful. And then, of course, you have anti-large on your Arachnaroks, which is not bad. I don't know that it's going to change much, except the Bretonnia matchup, it's probably going to make a lot harder for the Bretonians, because Bretonian infantry cannot hang with the greenskins at all. And Bretonnian cavalry now can't really hang with Arachnarok spiders either, so they're going to have this interesting kind of conundrum as Bretonnia gets greenskins, like, well, how do I fight this? If they brought, like, 2 spiders, then what am I supposed to do about that? I would be more sympathetic for the Bretonnians, but I'm not sympathetic to the Bretonnians. They're the French. I hate them. Do I read Warhammer literature? I have. I have a copy of... What is it on my bookshelf? I mean, I have some Warhammer 40k books. I have the Caiaphas Cain. I have Eisenhorn. The Eisenhorn Omnibus, the big fucking thick-ass paperback. And I've read some of the Witch Hunter, some of the Vampire Wars books, and some of the other books around that kind of type. But I don't really read Warhammer literature all that much, if that makes sense. Alright, we might finally be loaded in. Something's happening. There we go.
Supreme Warlock Master, your knowledge of science and sorcery is unsurpassed. This is your chance to experiment and make the world your playground of diabolical weaponry.
You gotta love the way the man says diabolical.
Perhaps the Astalians could be your first test subjects. They may well be harboring a wealth of warpstone, and will surely offer little resistance to a carefully aimed doom rocket. To the north, the Bretonnian dukedoms fight for honor and chivalry. Yet they have a soft underbelly, which could easily be exploited by Skryre's
soft underbelly.
Many greenskins dwell in the mountains north of Tilea. They do not know it yet, but both they and the Tileans could prove useful fodder in furthering your research. Your workshop awaits you, my lord. Let the power of warpstone be felt by all through the explosive experiments of Ikit Claw.
Okay, we're ready to go. Yeah, you can go away now. Thanks. Alright. Clan Skryre. We're gonna cut through that. Let's make sure that my camera settings, we're just gonna turn off for pretty much everything. Nope, not cinematic, definitely. Gonna turn all the cameras off because we want to get through this as quickly as we can. Like I said, it's just a huge game, unfortunately, and it's a problem. Yes, all those books are bad. They're not amazing. They're okay. And in terms of graphics options, right now I have my graphics set to high, and to be honest, pretty much high. But my graphics don't like change a whole lot in my opinion. We're gonna turn the texture detail down and the filtering down a little bit. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Just to try and get whatever we can while still having the game look kind of pretty. Like I said, I do need to upgrade this box, but one of these days. For right now, We're going with it. I'm really excited. I love this game. Who watched Game of Thrones? Not me. I read those books, and I was not super impressed with the books, and so I've never really bothered to watch the show, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I should. I hear good things about it, but nowadays I don't have time to watch many shows. yeah, you're right. Well, Total War games in general. I mean, Attila at the time also destroyed my computer, although this computer could probably handle Attila a little bit better. But so, we start off with Skaven Blight. Let's see what Skaven Blight's got. So, Skaven Blight Nest. Nest Lair. Pretty decent garrison. Oh, 6 Stormvermin Sword and Shield. That's mental, actually. Definitely need to upgrade that pretty soon. In terms of landmarks, we have the Warpstone Telescope, which generates food research and unlocks clan rats. And then we have the Warpstone Tractor Beam, which unlocks the weapon teams and gives me more research and stuff. We also have the Council Chamber of the 13. Plus 13 public order. Yeah. And gives Untainted. And then we also have the Shattered Tower. So cooldown after expanding the Under Empire, -5 turns, plus 13 Skaven Corruption, and plus 6 Skaven Corruption in adjacent provinces. Okay. I want to build all 3 of these eventually. Those are expensive as hell. 13,000 each. And then in terms of other structures, we've got the standard Skaven structures. They've added the arsenal. So this is where normally you recruit Rattling Guns, Death Globes, and Warplock Jezzails. And we've got Assassins. Assassins, by the way, now have Vanguard, which is great. Same structures as before over there. Same structures as before over here. We've added Doom Flayers to the Warp Forge, so the level 4 Forge structure, the level 4 engineering building. So all of these are cheaper for Ikit Claw. We've got the Spelunking Holes. So this is actually a new kind of building. This comes along with the Under Empire. The Spelunking Holes enable us to discover Skaven undercities that enemy Skaven factions build underneath our cities. And it also generates income, and it reduces public order penalty. So that's actually really useful. And then these are all the same structures we already had. So the first thing we're going to do is build some growth, and we're going to upgrade Skaven Blight. Okay. Yes, the Horned Rat will be pleased. We start off with Balequint Marsqueak, the Warlock Engineer. We've got some cows over here. Yes, Goros Heartrender. Good old Goros Heartrender. We start off next to Merigliano, Tobaro, and over there we've got Magritte. And where's... We don't see Bilbali. I think Bilbali is over there. I haven't honestly played a whole lot in this part of the world. For our starting army, we've got some Shit Chaff Infantry, Warlock Jezzail, Rattling Gun, and Doom Flayers. I think this army is honestly pretty radical. In terms of what Ikit Claw has... So he's got power armor. So this is his personal upgrade tree. And those are really powerful. So I guess you only get one of these, since they're... Maybe you can get both. Maybe you only get one of them. He's got all the normal ruin spells. Does he have now? Here's an interesting question. Does he have... Yes, he has Skitter Leap. Oh, Lord. You can use Ikit Claw to make Doom Wheels invisible. Fantastic. And then he has the standard red and the standard blue trees. Storm Demon gives him extra armor piercing, bonus versus large, and a magic missile, plus some public order. Doom Flayer, Doom Wheel, Warpstone tokens, standard upgrades. Great. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we go straight into Tobaro and just wreck the place. I don't think there's any reason to not do that. We could expand the Under Empire, but there's no real reason to do that. Let's try to steal some technology just to level this guy up. We have successfully stolen technology. Oh, and that got us a warp fuel canister. Okay, so I'm sorry. Before we go do anything else, we have to go take a look at the Forbidden Workshop, which should be, yeah, over here. Alright, so the Forbidden Workshop.
The Forbidden Workshop contains multiple research divisions. Each set of upgrades.
Fine, great, love it. So, we can upgrade everything, and we can build Doom Rockets. So we got a warp fuel canister, we got one from a hero action, we can also get them from missions, from upgrades, and from battles. And then we can use them in research. And you get special upgrades by developing more things. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Power armor. So that's an ancillary that you get for your characters. So is that. I think these are all ancillaries that you just get to have. And then at the top, you get the extra ROR Doomflayer. Okay, so you got Doomflayer upgrades, Doom Wheels, weapons teams, and you can build nukes here. Nukes don't give you anything special, but they're nukes. I mean, why wouldn't you? 25% chance to build an extra Doom rocket. Yes. You definitely want that before you build any. In terms of weapons teams...
The real thing now.
So wait. Hold the phone. Hold up. The very first upgrade for Ratling guns is infinite ammunition. Infinite ammunition. Infinite ammunition. Okay. Alright, so that's what this is gonna be. You have to upgrade the Forbidden Workshop by building more stuff and doing... Oh, upgrade requirements. So you have to kill 1,000 enemies, build the tractor beam, and use a Doom rocket in battle, and that unlocks the level 2 upgrades. Got it. Okay. So, infinite ammunition, reload time reduction, extra ammunition, and missile damage. Well, the extra ammunition is irrelevant if you have the onboard waste compactor. Depending on how fast that replenishes. Obviously, it won't keep them going at full rate, I imagine. Hawkish precision. Oh, Lord. Stock for all Warplock Jezzails and missile resistance. Missile damage and range. Yeah, this is busted. This whole thing just breaks any semblance of single-player balance over its knee. But, I mean, there never really was any single-player balance. Increased range at anti-large for warp fire throwers. Wow. Okay, so we're going to grab the onboard waste compactors. We're also going to grab, I think... Oh, that's hilarious. I think we're also going to grab Rat-Eye Scopes, and that will give us these incendiary rounds. We have 2 warp fuel left, so let's
comes from the sky.
Then upgrade. Randomly casts Warp Lightning in melee combat. My god. That's amazing. Vanguard deployment and speed for all Doomflayers. Yes, please. Thank you. Alright, so we've got all those. We got the Banner of Incendiary Rounds, which sounds amazingly Skaven. Balequint Marsqueak already has 1 point in Warp Lightning, it looks like. We'll give him Standardized Firing Drill, in case we ever embed him into an army, and then...
Warpstone. Now!
Our Doomflayers are now speed 83, which is pseudo-hilarious. We did spend a bunch of food doing that, because those cost food as well in the workshop. So now let's go take over Tobaro.
Mass destruction!
This is not even in any way, I'm sorry. The thing there said that this battle was even, and it is not. This is ME. So we're doing the whole kit and caboodle, which is also why it's going to be kind of slow. As I've said before. Fedorian Valgir is coming at us with 5 random low-tier infantry. And I think, honestly, I don't even need any of these infantry units to beat this. I legitimately think these 3 units could take on this whole army I think the Doomflayers could potentially take on this whole force by themselves. The Ratling guns, probably not, because they could probably only shoot down maybe 1 of these units before the other 4 reached them, so, you know. We'll see how it goes. I think the Battle of Tobaro is going to be nasty, brutish, and short, as is the life of Fedorian Valgir, the unfortunate garrison commander. The man just can't catch a break. First, he got a stupid name. He did grow a magnificent beard, so he's got that going for him, but his name is dumb, and he's going to be shot to death by rats. We'll gamble. Oh, please. Oh, please. Right there. Actually, let's block him up a little bit more. We'll put the Jezzails. Tell you what. Let's actually push these guys slightly down the hill. We'll put the Jezzails right over top of them. Maybe not. Maybe we'll put the Jezzails off to the flank. Infantry along the front. You guys can guard. Our Doomflayers can Vanguard deploy, so, let me see. Is there some woods over here I can hide? Aw, man. Can they hide in woods, actually? Aw, they can't hide in woods. They get plus 24 armor in melee. They already have 100 armor. That's hilarious. And you just stand back here by the guns. Alright. Let's do it. Why don't you shoot the swordsman? Since they have shields. How's that going for you, boys? Not well. They're not having fun. Yeah, they're definitely not having fun. There is some curve on those bullets, isn't there? They've got a little bit of an arc to them. Oh, you're right. I am blocking Winds of Magic. Okay. I can alter that in a little bit here. And the Rattling Guns are going to go to town on our friend Fedoran here in just a little bit. Those swordsmen are taking a beating. I'm actually kind of impressed. Nope, shoot that one. Actually, no, shoot the spears. Oh, and we start with the brass orb. Let's do that. Alright, here we go into the spears. Yeah, I'm not worried about this. Come on, lads! They can't shoot us all! Yes, they can. In fact, they can shoot you all. My god, look at that. I'm not even cycle charging these Doomflayers. Okay. We might as well charge in, I guess. Yes, this is on large unit size. I always play on large unit size. It's just like, it's like multiplayer. So since I play mostly multiplayer, I prefer to do that. 43 kills on the Doomflayers, and they took about 15-20% damage, wiping out 2 or 3 infantry units. We are absolutely gunning down our own Skaven slaves doing this. But you know what? They exist to die. Alright, stop shooting. Stop shooting. Oh, nope, never mind. Don't stop shooting. Shoot him. Shoot him some more. That's it. Give it to him. That's right. Retreat. Okay, don't shoot the Doomflayers, please. Please do not shoot the Doomflayers. That's something that could actually hurt them. Okay, so there we go. That was a battle, alright. Total casualties? A few. Didn't need them, though. I probably could have done that without taking any casualties if I just hadn't charged my infantry in. But those... Okay, so, yeah, you get some friendly fire on those Rattling Guns. You really do. They did a ton of damage. Like, this is the unit that was being shot at by the Rattling Guns. They pretty much wiped it out. They also killed a whole bunch of Skaven slaves, so... yeah, the gunners don't give a shit. Rattling Guns are just, fuck it, I see a target, I'm opening up. Those Skaven slaves are gonna have to fend for themselves. Let's, give me, the sound's about to cut out for just a second, because I'm gonna have to unlock from the, game in order to move my camera. Where can I put the camera where it won't be in the way? Let's put it kind of halfway up for now and see what's what. Oh, no, did I do a bad? It's gonna be a second before it'll let me get back into the game since I unlocked while it was loading. Yeah, it won't let me get back into the game until it finishes loading up. Okay, so, yeah, that was good. That was very, very good. Those Rattling Gunners, they, the Doomflayers, the Rattling Gunners, everything, they really put paid to them. 10 food. Yowza. 10 food, 200 gold, great, and we're just going to occupy this settlement. And okay, this is something that you should always do as Skaven. Your first settlement just occupied at level 3 in campaign. It's always worth it. because by doing that, so we've got a man-thing slave now. That's a really bad place to put the camera. Hold up one second. We're going to put the camera in the... We're going to put the camera up there. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so we've got Tobaro at level 3 now, which means that we can, prepare the wharf, and then we can immediately build one of these up here. So we can get Plague Claw catapults, or we can get Rat Ogres next turn once we have 4,000 gold, which is really valuable. Having those early on is a big, it's very useful. For Icket Claw, he already has Warp Lightning. I could upgrade that. Let's get Route Marcher first. And then Tobaro. I will tell you what, we're going to fill one of these slots with... We don't really need to upgrade it since it's already at level 3. So we're going to build the wall, because you always want walls in Skaven cities.
Warp Lightning!
And then next, I think we might...
The Empire.
Shit, we might go straight for Miragliano. I mean... They've got a pretty solid garrison, so we wouldn't be able to assault the city, but if we could catch this army outside, we could absolutely destroy Monsieur Catraza and his troops. And, I mean, we do have a Doom Rocket that we haven't used, so I don't think it would be too hard. I don't think it would be too hard to take him on.
Stench of others, too strong.
Yeah, I'm hoping the AI improvements help out. All right. We have a commandment available because we've taken this province that Skavenblight is in. Skavenblight starts with a very large clan rat garrison, incidentally. So we'll give it exploitative planning. And there we go, turn 1. Rolling right along. And now time to sit back and relax. Out of curiosity, I'm actually going to time this turn just to see how long it is and compare it to what it used to be. Because I know it used to be, before this update, Mortal Empire's turns ran just about between 80 and 90 seconds for me. Sometimes a little bit longer. They lengthened as they got into the late game, but early on, it was about a minute and a half. So let's see what it is now. Mortal Empire's turns, for some reason, always run slower than Vortex turns. Even, like every faction takes longer in Mortal Empires, and I'm not sure why that is. It's something to do with the faction AI logic. I think the game, well, okay. As for whether the game will be challenging after turn 50, I don't think any Total War game is ever really going to be challenging to a player who really knows what they're doing in the campaign. Like, even on Legendary, I don't dislike Legendary because I can't play on Legendary. I dislike Legendary because I don't want to invest that kind of effort and time in AI exploitation. Because, like, on Legendary, in battles especially, the only way you win those battles where the AI units get massive buffs is by exploiting the AI's lack of logic. Which I don't like. I'd rather just fight the battle and win or lose kind of based on, you know, the army and such. We're already up to a minute 20, and there's no sign of stopping, so yeah, this is definitely going to be like a, definitely going to be a 2-minute turn time kind of thing, it looks like. We're getting close to the end. So I prefer hard or very hard battles, even though they are easier and can get boring in the later game, just because they don't, like, hurt my immersion quite so much, if that makes sense. About a minute and 45 seconds. Not too terrible. Oh, don't tell me I don't have quite enough. Man. Okay, well, we'll hold off on that for now. Once Skavenblight is upgraded, we're going to build the slave wheel here, which will kick our income way up, and that will help.
Science, sorcery, death!
I don't have... Science, sorcery, death! Yes. Excellent, Dickett. So we don't have any Regiments of Renown yet. Clan Vulcan Tail Slashers would be pretty cool. Yeah, Legendary is just... I just don't like it. I'm just not a big fan. So why do I have all these in global recruitment but not local when I'm in the same province, theoretically? Because Skavenblight... Oh no, Skavenblight is its own province. Okay, so let's move back into Skavenblight real quick. Also, I need to... For me, Clan Skryre. I need to make animation speed fast for everybody. So let's recruit up a few more... Come here, you. Let's get up a few more clan rats. I have clan rats with shields. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just grab 3 of those. And then you, sir, Mr. Balequint Marsqueak, head over here to Magritte, and we're going to try expanding the Under Empire sometime pretty soon here. Probably not immediately, because I do want to upgrade Tobaro again, but... Well, actually, I'll tell you what. For right now, we're just going to put in... how's Public Order doing? Yeah, it's going down. Doesn't bother me too much. Let's just put in a rubbish pit here for the income. And we have some research available. So we can now unlock ferocious plans. Let's do that. Excellent. And we'll move on ahead. Total War. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I mean, that first battle, obviously it was a very easy battle against a very small AI army, but still, that battle was pretty impressive. The fact that they didn't actually reach the line before half of them were dead and the rest were running, pretty scary. I mean, obviously in campaign, these units are ruthlessly, brutally overpowered. I don't see anyone else's late-game army stack standing up to a stack of Clan Skryre Skaven with a couple of Warp Lightning Cannons for real long-range work, and Jezzails and Rattling Guns with all the upgrades, and some Doom Flayers, and barely any infantry. I think the late-game Doom stack game is definitely going to be won by that, because ain't nobody got anything to stop that from running right over them. But, I mean, that's just single player in a nutshell for you. We'll see how it goes. Overall, I think in terms of starting position, they said this was a hard starting position. I'm not sure that I see it. Who's raiding me in Tobaro? Schwarzhelm. Where the fuck do you get off, Schwarzhelm? This is Skaven territory.
Get out, man-thing.
Yeah, honestly, they say this is a hard start location. I'm not sure I quite see that. I mean, we're surrounded by the border princes, and I guess we do have Merigliano right there. And Merigliano is a capital, so they could, you know, spawn a huge army and attack us, but honestly, I don't think spawning a huge army and attacking us is going to help them particularly. Okay, so there's Mr. Schwarzhelm doing his thing. Tobaro, we're just going to upgrade that to get some income. I don't actually need the tier 3 units right now, because I already have the guns, and I don't need anything else right at the moment. We've got 11 units. I don't want to leave with Ikit Claw, because I'm worried that Katraza here will come and attack Skaven Blight, and Skaven Blight doesn't yet have a good garrison. Once it upgrades to level 2, it could hold him off pretty well. Let me actually, while I'm thinking about this, let me pull up my little stream thing again. A 19 stack of Rattlings. Yes, I too want to see that. That would be amazing. My biggest problem right now is just that I'm running out of money because I keep trying to do things. Next turn I'll have some cash. But right now, yeah, don't upgrade that just yet. It would give me 150 more income, but the wheel will give me even more.
Where are my schematics?
Let's get Ikit Claw over this way. We'll recruit in
Enemies to track.
some more clan rats, a couple of spears, and then another unit of Skaven slaves just to meat shield for the guns. And then let's expand the Under Empire. Okay, so we've established an Undercity. That gave us another warp fuel canister, so fantastic. So in Magritte, we now have access to a whole bunch of construction slots, 4 of them. We can build a lot. There's a lot of different buildings we can build here, but they all increase discoverability. So discoverability over here. I'm not sure if you have to, like, if it reaches 100, you're discovered, or if you have a percentile chance every turn. I'm not sure how that works, but basically more discoverability, bad. So you want to build these buildings that reduce discoverability. They cost money, and then everything that you actually want to do here increases discoverability. So, for example, like Scavenger Raiders, I think that's probably amazing, because it's just +2 food everywhere you have an Undercity. The Subterranean Pit, Warpstone Refinery, Subterranean Strip Mine gives you an income, consumes food. Most of these also consume food, it looks like. Wow, some of these consume a lot of food. Oh, the Vermintide literally just spawns an army when you finish it. That's amazing. This is the nuke right here. So first the makeshift workshop, then the doom sphere. It takes 15 turns, and when you finish it, it blows the city up, which is pretty hilarious. The burrows. So it gives you uses of the menace below, and leadership and campaign movement range. The underpass gives you more campaign movement range and vanguard deployment and lightning strike. Woo, baby. Oh boy. Money. So the warp token stash just generates income and consumes a little bit of food. Actually, the warp token stash doesn't consume any. And then the thieves' hidey hole. This is the big money. This gives you a fraction of the local settlement's income. And if the local settlement is big, like if it's, say, a capital like Miragliano that's already making more than 700, then that could add up to a sizable chunk of change. But for right now, let's level up good old Bale Quint. And we'll give him... Let's... Block Army Specialist. Give him Triangulation, so he can give people better missile damage. Then over here, we're recruiting more rats. Alright. And we have some more research, so we can make our clan rats better. Great. Well, the army is building up right now, so I can't be raiding while I'm also recruiting units. But what I'm probably going to do is, as soon as I've upgraded Skaven Blight and built some walls so I can be sure that I can hold off any army that might come to attack me, I'm going to send that army over here to take out Magritte. I know I just built an Under Empire in Magritte, but I just kind of did that to see how it works. I'll probably go actually conquer Magritte. And definitely kill this army, which is being a pain in my ass right now. I say army, it's actually a tiny and tattered collection of pitiful man-things waiting to be destroyed by the might of Skavendom. There's a lot more factions as well. So it looks like, honestly, I think they've actually optimized the game a little bit better, and then they've also added a few factions, which is great, because I know they added a couple new Skaven clans, and I think they also added several more settlements, and possibly, because they added the Massive Oracle, they added several settlements down in the Southlands, and a couple in Lustria, I think. So the map has gotten bigger, and there's more stuff on it. So actually, the fact that the turn has not gotten all that much longer is a really good sign. I do wonder where those Beastmen went. Also, I wonder if he'll ever stop screaming at me. The Beastmen seem to be somewhere in the woods over here doing something.
Great power. Yes, yes.
Okay, so Skaven Blight. We now want to build... So we can't build walls at Skaven Blight, because Skaven Blight already has walls built in, I assume. But, yeah, I think this garrison... This garrison can hold off
By the comet.
an Imperial stack. What do they have here in Miragliano? They've got stables, so they can recruit Pistoliers, Halberdiers. Requires Blacksmith. Do they have a Blacksmith? They don't have a Blacksmith. They can't even recruit Halberds. Yeah, they can only recruit basic units, so that's fine. I can leave Skaven Blight without worrying too much. So, Magritte... I'm just going to build these Scavenger Raiders to get me some food income, which will only take one turn. And then I'll also build, while I'm at it, the Warp Token Stash to get myself a little bit more income. And in Tobaro... oh, they made it so these upgrades actually generate more income, which is really cool. Next turn, I'll build the Slave Wheels in Skaven Blight to increase my income from that. And over here for right now, let's build. Let's spend the rest of my money building. I already have that. Yeah, we might as well get the Rubbish Pit, I guess. Generates a little bit of income, decreases recruitment cost. No reason not to build it. And let's underway over with Icket Claw, so we can take care of good old Schwarzhelm. Meanwhile, you, just to level you up again, why don't you block his army? We failed, but that's okay. I'm just doing that to gain experience. There are two unique buildings in Skaven Blight, it looks like. Both of them cost 13,000 gold. One of them gives you a ton of Skaven corruption, and one of them gives you... I'll look at them again in just a second, but you've got the tower with the Great Horned Bell on the top, and then you've got the Council of 13. The Council of 13, I think, is the one that gives you public order and a little bit of income boost empire-wide, and then the tower gives you a massive, massive amount of Skaven corruption. Well, looks like that's where the Beastmen went. They went to Carcassonne. The other unique building in Skaven Blight is actually Ikit Claw, Clan Skryre's unique building, which is the Warpstone Telescope upgrading to the Warpstone Tractor Beam, which is a reference to the end times, actually. It's because the Skaven used, I think it was the Warpstone Tractor Beam to pull down Morsleep and ram it into the world. My god. Where did they get a full stack of reinforcements from? I missed something. Okay, well that's fine. I think I can beat it, especially in the Underway. Yeah, I can beat them. I am down on food, so my leadership is garbage right now, but between the Doom Flares and Ikit Claw, I think I can handle this. Well, can I retreat from this battle? Let me retreat from this battle, actually. Yeah, because he came out of there. Yeah, I don't want to risk it right now. We'll retreat, we'll crush him independently, and then we'll deal with that stack. Yes, indeed. The Skaven crashed the moon into the planet and forced the Lizardmen to execute their grand... Lord Croak, did a magic thing and concentrated the destruction in Lustria and wiped out most of the Lizardmen while saving most of the rest of the world. Very self-sacrificing, although, of course, he was already dead, so it wasn't really so much self-sacrificing as it was other Lizardmen sacrificing. But, you know, we'll give it to him. We'll give it to him. Okay, so we now have 30 discoverability, but we're also gaining income from Magritte and food. So our food should be a little bit better now. Now, Ikit Claw is going to go kill this fool. Do you guys want me to fight this one? I can just auto-resolve this one, I think. I think I can just auto-resolve this one. Okay, decisive victory. Yep, got it. Grab the food.
Skryre consumes you.
Yes, Skryre consumes you. Ooh, the Forbidden Rod. Love it. Like it, love it, gotta have it. And then we've got our good friend Balequint here. We're going to give him ammunition income from trade. Okay. I'm going to give him more triangulation or possibly more warp lightning. Let's give him more triangulation.
Skryre is best.
We'll bring Ikit Claw down here. He also starts with the Iron Frame, interestingly. So he starts off with an armor boost, physical resistance, and weapon strength, which is pretty radical. Let's give him Inspiring Presence real quick, and then we're going to start working on magic for him. And then Balequint, let's actually embed into the army. That'll be fine. And on Tobaro, we could build some more structures in Magritte, but I'm going to conquer the place, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Because we're going to come take it really, really soon. Its garrison cannot hold us off. And this army here, I hope, is going to attack us, and we'll nuke them. And then Tobaro, let's actually destroy the rubbish pit, I think, because... No, not that one. This one. We're going to destroy the rubbish pit because we want to replace that with a level 3 recruitment structure. And then up there we want the wheel, and we can upgrade that for more growth.
Victory!
I couldn't reach them. Coax. They were a little bit too far away for Ikit Claw to actually get to. So it was impossible for me to attack them this turn. Ugh. But I think this battle I think will be fun. I think we're going to test out the nuke when this guy comes to fight us, which I hope he will. I mean, we're just rats, right? Skaven aren't dangerous. Come fight the Skaven. You know you want to. I'm hoping he does. I'm begging him. I'm begging him, please. Come fight the rats. Fighting the rats is absolutely the right play here. For me. For Ikit Claw specifically. Hey, Broken, how's it going? What's happened so far? We have crushed a few filthy man things. We got to watch the rattling guns gunning down the enemy in all their glory. Ooh, perfect. Oh, that's fine. That's just fine. I think I can kill them all in one battle. And we're about to go. We're about to go nuke some people. As soon as the turn ticks over, that's what we're gonna do. I've seen video of this thing. I have. I confess. I've watched video of some Clan Skryre campaigns. So I'm very curious to see how effective it really is. Hey, Christopher Logan, how's it going? I think probably gonna be pretty good. Okay, so we've got 16 units in Ikit Claw's army. We've got Lupio Sun Skryre and Gregor Brown here, plus the garrison of Magritte. I think we can take them all on. I think we can do it. Alright, so we're going in. They've got a stack and a half full of reinforcements. We've got a few guns and a whole bunch of rat men. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses. We're gonna take a couple of those. Hit it. Let's do this.
Kill device to use?
Love that. Which kill device to use? All of them. All of them, Ikit. Use every kill device you've got. So yeah, they've got a total of about 1,700 reinforcements coming in. I wonder if nukes are enabled for siege battles. I think they have to be. I mean, I don't think there's any reason why they wouldn't be. Like, of course the Skaven should be able to drop nukes on cities they're besieging. What are you talking about? But yeah, so we've got about 1,700 Chileans. On our side, we've got probably close to that number of rats, but not quite as many. We're getting 120 out of each unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're close to numerically even. Of course, all of our men are just filthy rats, so we'll see how it goes. But we do have 2 spellcasters, both of whom can cast Warp Lightning. We've got enemy reinforcements coming in there. Okay, let's gamble. And Ronald is with us, which is a little bit weird. What do we want to do deployment-wise here? I think we want to be up on the hill. And then just rush forward and take position along here. Or maybe let them come up. Well, this isn't really a great map for guns. Okay, tell you what. We're gonna have the rattling guns right up there. Shooting down into the valley. And hopefully we'll be able to catch them in the river. The Warpluck Jezzails will have up to this side. Like I said, they do have a little bit of arc on them, so they should be able to shoot over the lip of the hill pretty well. Our actual units will be back there. Our Doom Flayers. We're going to Vanguard off to this side. Like I said, they can't hide in trees, which is disappointing. I mean, it makes sense considering that they are... they're hellish, glowing, bespiked unicycles of death. I mean, look at this thing. Isn't it pretty? But it's disappointing that I can't hide them in the forest to ambush people with. And then we'll have the Skaven slaves.
Yes.
Down there.
War systems on.
The clan rats back here a little bit. Yeah, like that. And then we'll have Ikit Claw by the guns. You by those guns.
What?
You guys just do your thing there. Actually, break that group up real quick because I want to rearrange the spears on the flanks. I don't think they actually have any cavalry, but I always like putting spears on the flanks. Okay. Enemy reinforcements approaching. That's fine. I'm going to take these guys off fire at will, actually. I do not see the enemy general. Okay, that's where both of their reinforcements are coming in, so I'll tell you what. I'm going to take this whole formation and just oonch it over to this side a little bit. Probably should have done that right from the start. But all their reinforcements coming in over there. Okay, so there's him. Let's just shoot the Jezzails at him, shall we? See how effective they are at hitting one guy. Well, they hit him. They're pretty damn effective at hitting one guy. I'm kind of impressed. I didn't think they'd be that good at hitting a single infantry-sized target. My god. That's like, what, a 30-40% hit rate? Yowza. Sucks to be them. Sucks to be him. I am burning through ammo pretty quick, though, so... but he's going down. He's yelling timber. You better move, you better dance. You better dance a lot quicker than that, because... Fuck. He's already down to below 800 HP.
What orders?
Alright. Okay, so they do have some cavalry. They have a unit of pistoliers. I have to. I gotta. Are they gonna dodge it? Don't you fucking dare dodge my nuke. There was no... Why didn't the animation play? Why was there no animation? There was no animation, there was just 6 units fucking falling over dead. What? My god. That just killed more than 300 of them. Wow. Okay. I didn't... Why... I was hoping for an earth-shattering kaboom. Alright, Jezzail's get up over there. Rattling guns come like that. Group 1 kind of like... Yeah, like that. Group 2... there you go. That was interesting, but... Look at the bodies, though. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Okay. Hey, Rattlings. Okay, so there's their pistoliers coming up. Let's put some shots into those pistoliers. Drop some warp lightning. Alright, turn on fire at will. Why are you not shooting? Are you obstructed? Are you seriously obstructed? You're obstructed by the ground. God damn it. Get over there, quick. Alright, group 1, charge on in. Okay, now the Jezzails are shooting, which is good. Let's drop the... Let's get some... let's get a little brass orb action going on then. He's got the Forbidden Rod, but he doesn't really need it. Charge into combat. Rattling guns. Can you start shooting at something, please? Jesus. Yes, indeed. Sizzle die. Alright, group 2, charge on in. Those rattling guns are not really firing at much. Alright, hit them. You got to. Come on, I know you can shoot them. I know you can do it. I got faith in you. There you go. That's the rattling guns we all know and love. Alright, you charge in. You should actually also charge in. And we've got some more... Our warriors are rallying, huh? Great. Let's get some more lightning going on. There is no problem that cannot be solved by enough warp lightning. Get into the crossbows. Wowza. Look at that damage. You have got to love it. Doom players pull out. As long as we draw breath, they will die, huh? I don't think so, somehow. Okay, Jezzails. Start shooting at them. These crossbowmen are taking disappointingly little damage. I don't want to drop a warp lightning on them because they'll dodge it. Yeah, okay. Bale Quint, get out of there. Oh, he's routing. Okay. Don't run into melee, you doofus. Put some fire on that. Okay. Could be better, but it could be worse. Could be raining. Alright, yeah, you get into them. You are out of ammo, which is unfortunate. I don't know where those bullets are supposed to be going. You need to get into those crossbows. Those crossbows are doing way too much damage. Icket Claw. Yeah, just bomb those clan rats. Who cares about them, right? They're clan rats. You Jezzails just kind of stay back there. You lads get back in. Doomflayers going in on the flanks. Oh, get some sweet flanking fire. Come on, come on. I want to see it. There we go. That's right. Whew. All right. How's the battle going? Looking good. Looking pretty good. Balequint's come back. Icket Claw is just in the middle here, tanking it out. Like, he doesn't give a shit. Let's see the unicycles fight. Oh man. They're not charging very effectively through all these trees. Pull through. Now fight him. Who are the Rattling guns? Oh god, the Rattling guns are in melee with some swordsmen. That's not what you want to see.
Skaven, yes, yes. Attack charge. Rattling gun.
Just lay some fire down. 110 kills on those Rattling guns. They are not to be fucked with. They are not to be fucked with under any circumstances. Now, I actually want to run this army down insofar as I can. Specifically, I want to kill the crossbows. And I want to kill Lupio's son, Skryre. So let's see if we can do that. Those Jezzails, I don't know. They used up all their ammo. They only got a few kills. The angle was bad for them. So, you know, not too disappointed. The Rattling guns, though. Those Rattling guns, though. Rattling guns do work. And the Doomflayers are very, very good pursuit units, clearly. Yep, that's it. Gun them down. That's another 15, 20 kills. See if we can kill Lupio before he gets off the map. I'd like to not have to deal with many characters when we attack the town. Or at least injured characters would be ideal. Okay, well, we heard him. Alright. That was pretty good. Yes, the sniper, the Warblock Jezzails did kill Gregor Brown, which is great. I love it. Solid. They were definitely very solid. They got a couple of chevrons, too. The Rattling guns, though. Those Rattling guns. Like, I had some trouble getting them into position. Once they were in position, they tore everything apart. There was nothing gonna stop them. Whew. Let's pull this. Let's pull that over there. I know I'm still messing with the camera, but let's just get it a little bit more into the middle there. Well, I mean, that blocks the balance of power, I guess, but who really cares? Balance of power isn't very important. The Doomflayer is also very impressive. The Doomflayers got a whole bunch of kills, they do a whole bunch of damage, and they don't take much micro. Like, the weakness of chariots in Total War games is that they require a whole bunch of micro. Well, Doomflayers are a lot like chariots, but they don't actually require micro, because they're heavily armored, they get more armor when they're in melee combat, and their animations in sustained combat are really good, while their charge bonus is surprisingly low compared to most chariots.
Victory!
So, yeah, unfortunately we didn't actually kill many units, but we did kill this general, and we injured all of the units very, very badly.
Consumes you.
Just do that. Okay, so Gregor Brown is dead. We have another level, and
Chief Warlock, Icket Claw.
let's upgrade. I could take Warpstone tokens for more Winds of Magic. That would be pretty useful. But first, let's get power armor to make you even tankier. Balequint, you just stay there. And then...
Engineer of Skryre.
So is he in the city? I think he's in the city.
Kill targets now.
Yes, he is. I don't have a nuke anymore. And I don't think these weapon teams will work all that well in sieges, because they don't have a whole lot of arc. So I don't I think the Jezzails can probably snipe people on walls. The Rattling guns can't. I'm almost certain. Yeah, Rattlings are amazingly powerful. I think
Set suit to war fight mode.
I'm gonna hold the siege for a turn here. And what I'm hoping
on
is,
death targets.
since the balance of power looks really even, I'm
Serve
hoping they
yourselves
sally.
up to your master.
Because as long as I hold the siege, they won't replenish.
Murder, death.
So my
kill.
goal here is to convince them to come out after me
Test
and
weapons.
fight me in the open field, and then I'll crush them with my gunpowder. Because the Skaven firepower cannot be denied. There, now my income's looking pretty good. In Tobaro, we're going to
Watch your
build...
back tail.
Gonna get some catapults going. Over here, we can upgrade the wheel, and let's upgrade that. I still have 2,000 gold, but I'd like to save it. That army. Leonardo Catraza might get stroppy. I have slingers, I've got clan rats. I don't think... Oh, huh. This is interesting, and this might be something that Games Workshop wants to, or CA wants to look at. I don't have the warp bomb in Skaven Blight, which in normal settlements you get the warp bomb by building walls, but Skaven Blight can't build walls. So you can't have the warp bomb ability, which makes besieging large Skaven cities such a huge pain in the ass. These are the two landmark buildings, by the way, for Skaven Blight. So you've got the Shattered Tower, which gives you a ton of Skaven corruption and less cooldown for the Under Empire. And then you've got the Council Chamber of the 13, which gives you public order, Lord Recruit rank, tax rate, untainted, and global recruitment capacity. So the Council Chamber is amazing, a really good building. The Shattered Tower, pretty good, but not, like, incredibly exceptional. And then this is Ikit Claw's special building, the Warpstone Telescope, which gives you clan rats, research rate, and food. Upgrades to the Tractor Beam, which gives you income, food, Winds of Magic, not many, but a little bit, research rate, recruit rank for artillery, and unlocks Rattling Guns and Warplock Jezzails. So if you're Skryre, you get Rattling Guns and Warplock Jezzails faster than anybody else, because everybody else, in order to get them, has to go up to the Arsenal, which is tier 4. But Skryre gets them at tier 3. Interesting note. Oh, you're right. Okay, hold up. Hold the phone. Yeah, we'll just put it back there. I'm gonna stop fucking with it. I'm gonna stop messing with the camera. It is what it is. So, yeah, well, okay, the reason why I think Rattling Guns won't be able to hit walls very well is because they shoot very straight. And so, when you're firing in that straight line from the ground up onto the wall, you hit the crenellations. And so, because the walls actually do have crenellations on the front in Total War Warhammer, most of the time they're not really relevant because archers arc over them very well. But guns don't. So like handgunners, very much not useful at shooting up onto walls. Rattling guns, I think likewise. Also, because Rattling guns are weapon teams that require 2 models, I think they probably can't go on walls. They probably can't climb ladders or get up onto the walls. So in order to use them, I think you'd have to actually get them through the gate. Now, I can get them through the gate by pushing Doomflayers in, but I don't know that that would work super well. I guess we might as well build a... battering ram.
Disarms
And
race.
continue the siege.
No contest.
Okay, yeah, no contest ticket. Got it. Alright. Okay. Let's run a few more turns here. Let's see if we can get a hold of that settlement there. Magritte. Wipe the Astalians from the face of the earth. Replace them all with Skaven. No one will notice the difference. Take them down. Make them all rats. But yeah, when it comes to flyers, actually, Rattling Guns are really good. Rattling Guns can definitely hit flyers. I'm also gonna turn up the desktop audio for the stream, I think, because I think the I think the audio y'all are hearing for the game is a little bit low, just based on the audio levels that I'm seeing. So once this finishes loading in, we'll crank that up a little bit, and then we'll go fight Magritte, possibly. I'm just really not, like, clan rats on the walls against Empire troops, especially half-strength clan rat units, I don't know about all that. Sorry, I'm getting a text message while we're waiting. Lots and lots of greenskins. I am actually also going to be, not on stream probably, but I will be playing another greenskin campaign as well, because I'm super excited to see how those AP Doom Divers affect the gameplay. And the Arachnarok Spiders. The bonus versus large on those guys will be really good. Audio balance seems fine. Okay, fair enough. Then I'll leave it be. Yeah, bringing some rat ogres and breaking the gates with them, that I think would be very effective, because then you could have the Ratling guns just waiting. Just right there behind the guns, like, come on, show your faces. Okay, income from post-battle loot is good. Ah, imminent rebellion in Skaven Blight. Fascinating. Yeah, that is a problem. Okay, shut up. Those are right. Where's my research? There's my research. Let's grab strength in numbers. Yeah, Skaven Blight's gonna rebel, isn't it?
Stink of betrayal strong.
Well, isn't that problematic? I guess if I want to take Magritte, I actually have to assault it now.
I will not obey.
So he's combined his units, which is fair. So
Spoil.
I'm actually going to do the same real quick, because I don't care about these units. So what do we got?
Mass destruction.
We've got 12 units, all told. We've got our guns. We don't have any actual siege equipment.
Make things dead.
Yeah, I think I'm going to break the siege.
Which kill device to use?
I'm going to break the siege and move back to stop the rebellion.
Die.
So we're gonna let the Tillians live another day. And race back to Skaven Blight to deal with the mutineers. Yes, I could have assaulted because I built a... Actually, I guess I couldn't have. You're right, I was waiting one more turn. In the meantime, Magritte does have some open slots, so I guess I'll leave them be as part of the Under Empire for now. I'm going to build the... So, deeper tunnels... So, because of the Under Empire, I can see this whole region. If I build deeper tunnels, I lose that. But it doesn't cost me any maintenance, and my discoverability goes way down. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to do the deeper tunnels. And then we will also build... We've already got the warp token stash, which we could upgrade to the warp token mint, but that consumes food. I really kind of want to see this Vermintide thing. Like, that would be kind of hilarious. I want to see what that army is like, so I may do that. I mean, that's 5,000 gold total and 6 turns to take the place over. We don't need it right now. For food, though, I already have the Scavenger Raiders. For money, I could get the Thieves' Hidey Hole, which would get me about 80 income. Or, yes! So the mine shafts have a chance per turn to expand to an adjacent region without you having to do anything. So we're going to build the subterranean pit. There are the adjacent regions. This one's actually been burned down, it looks like. But that could... Oh, I guess that's not actually useful here, is it? Man. Lame. Yeah, what the hell? Let's build the Rat King.
Storm Demon.
And then we can't recruit because we're moving real quick. And yeah, I know I have an imminent rebellion. Who cares? Did CA do anything to the Skaven tech tree? I don't believe so. I believe the tech tree is... Well, the tech tree has some additions, I think, to account for the new units. Well, let's take a look at it next turn. When the turn rolls around, we'll dive back into the technology and take a more detailed look. But right now, we need to beat up these rebels, steal their corpses to eat, and build up our army a little bit more so that we can go and take one of these cities. I'm probably going to get a couple of catapults, and once I get a few catapults, I'll actually demolish the that structure in Tobaro, because I want to rebuild it in Skaven Blight, where it can be upgraded to level 5. I just wanted it level 3 down there so that in the first 10 turns here, I could get some Plague Claw catapults. Yeah, we're definitely going to build the Vermintide over there and just conquer that whole settlement with rats boiling up from the tunnels beneath. Now, I hope, well, this won't happen. In my ideal world, that Vermintide army would not have to deal with the walls, would appear inside the settlement and be fighting, like, in the streets. But I'm sure that's not how it is. I'm sure they have to besiege the settlement like usual. It just spawns outside, you know. Because CA's lame that way. Because people whine about not being able to use the walls they built, I'm sure. But ideally, I mean, if they're coming from tunnels underneath the city, they should just appear inside the city, right? That makes sense. Right? Back me up here. Back up my logic. Hey, Ares, nice to see you. Yeah, the Skaven artillery is really good. Well, let me take that back. In multiplayer, Plague Claw catapults are pretty solid for their price. Warp Lightning cannons are actually fairly overpriced in multiplayer, in my opinion. Probably by at least 100 or so. Just because they're huge targets, they're easy to destroy for any other enemy artillery piece, and they don't really do more damage than standard cannons, which are 200 gold cheaper. But it was just one of the things that Skaven kind of had to deal with up until now. But now, of course, now you have weapon teams, which are a lot better. Yes, Pustin is raiding, and Tobaro has the unhappy populace. Just look at how much I don't care about that. Okay, yes, build the Vermintide. Do it. Fucking do it. Oh, my discoverability is at 100. Let's destroy that. I fucked up. Okay, well, we'll just destroy that, and we'll just see how things go. Let's take out these rebels real quick.
No!
They do have 3 Plague Claw catapults of their own. Oh, but we're ambushing them with machine guns. Oh god. Warp Lightning Cannon, like, don't get me wrong, Warp Lightning Cannons aren't bad. They hit really hard, they fire quite quickly. It's funny, they actually fire faster than standard cannons, by about, like, 25% or so, which is nice. But they have a lot of qualities that make them not ideal. And probably not really worth their cost in multiplayer quite. They could use, in my opinion, if nothing else has changed about them, they could probably use a discount of 50 or 100 gold for multiplayer cost. In campaign, they're fantastic. One of my favorite Total War memories is as Skaven in the Eye of the Vortex campaign. No, not the Eye of the Vortex, it was in ME. Just training my 5 max rank Warp Lightning Cannons. Aw, man, I lost magic. On a Bretonnian army that was coming down towards me and vaporizing them, destroying the entire army in a few volleys. It was amazing. So, they're in this really narrow channel with woods on all sides, which my Rattling guns are going to be very, very sad about the woods. So what I need to do is I need to get the Rattling guns down here and have them actually down here. Right here, so they can fire right down the gullet into the enemy. The Warplock Jezzails can be over here, because that gives them a pretty good line of fire onto the enemy commander. And then my infantry, my Doomflayers will be right here, so they'll be able to charge straight into the side. We'll have infantry down that way, and infantry... Yeah, actually, we're just going to have all our infantry lined up right along this side like this. Yeah, right like that. Lock that group. Put you into that group, and Balequint, you can just kind of chill out back here.
Rattling gun.
Alright, rattling guns, get down that way. And let's get a little bit of brass orb. Oh my god, all the artillery's so confused. Boom! Love it. Okay, the Jezzails are obscured, it looks like. Oh, no, okay, they're shooting. And rattling guns just toddle on up right like this. Get in there. Alright, rattling guns. Give me some Daka. Yeah! I love it. I love it so much. 1 volley, 8 kills. We've taken the enemy artillery completely offline. The rebels are running for the hills, getting gunned down as they go. We're not even bothering to shoot at Pustin because he's totally surrounded. We're going to send Ikit Claw in to kill him. Yeah, that was a massacre. That was a slaughter. And Ikit Claw is beating this guy up. So, we do want to kind of farm off this rebellion if we can. So we're going to injure this guy badly, but we're not going to kill him. He'll retreat. And then Ikit will be able to attack him again. So stop shooting. Stop shooting. Don't do any friendly fire. And then, as I said, we'll be able to attack him again, beat him again, get more food and money and experience. And then we'll, by the way, did I brass orb somebody? Yeah, let's just brass orb, let's brass orb them. Just for fun. Oh, he's out of range. Never mind. Never mind, I guess we won't do that. Alright, end the battle. Do I think spamming weapon teams without regular units is feasible? No, I don't. I think because you need something to stand in front of them. Like, rattling guns are super, super effective if they can get into a side arc. But, if they get attacked, they're just going to die. If a cavalry unit or something manages to zone in on them, rattling guns are absolute garbage in melee. They're not going to be able to defend themselves effectively. Jezzails are a little bit better because they have surprisingly high melee defense, actually. Their melee defense is like 30 or something, which is not terrible. We'll take a look at it and double check that value, but I think it's about 30, which is honestly not bad. Now, and rattling guns and Jezzails are both a very small unit, and they start dropping models very quickly if they take damage. So it's really not worth try that. Now, in campaign, yes, I think you could have an army of like 10 rattling guns and maybe some Skaven slaves, or 15 rattling guns and a couple of Stormvermin or something, and I think you'd be fine. But in multiplayer, no. In multiplayer, it wouldn't work. Like in any kind of halfway competent opponent.
Like Ikit's devastation. Yes, yes.
Okay, stole some food. We're gonna get some more food.
I'm suffering pain to
He's
be
going
had.
to retreat, or is he dead? Oh my god, we got the Rival Hide Talisman for Ikit Claw. Wow. Did we kill him? No, there he is. Alright.
Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw.
We could have leveled up before we did this, but we're just gonna go in and auto-resolve. And, oh, we got the Settlement Garrison to join us as well. Wow. And there's another 6 food, and plus those 2. Did we capture any of his artillery? We did not. Unfortunate. But what was that? So we gained Rival Hide Talisman and the Scroll of Amber. The Amber Trance absorbs leadership from enemies. Wow. Hey James, nice to see you. It's going well. We're on turn 8. We've been rolling for about an hour, almost an hour and a half, something like that. We're doing good. Ikit Claw is ruling the roost. Now, one turn before we get the construction cavern there, Ikit gets to level up twice here. We're going to give him Warp Lightning upgrade, and then we're going to give him the Musk of Fear, so he debuffs everyone around him when he casts spells. And for Bale Quint, we're going to give Bale Quint the 3rd level of Triangulation, so we're jacking up the missile damage on all of those guns that we've got. Meanwhile, head down this way a little bit, and let's recruit. We've got 11 units right now. let's recruit a few more clan rats. We can also combine those. I'm not going to have many more Skaven slaves in this army from now on. But let's get a couple more spears and a couple more regular swords. And then next turn, we'll move down into Tobaro, and we'll recruit probably 3 or 4 Plague Claw catapults. And then we'll go over and we will conquer somewhere. Now, let's see, because we did hit, like I said, we hit 100 discoverability this turn. We're demolishing the warp token stash in order to bring our discoverability down. But I didn't account for the build time on the deeper tunnels, so I built the Rat King too early. Let's see if this gets us destroyed. If we get detected and destroyed, which we may well, then that'll tell us something about how that works. On the other hand, if this starts like a percentage or a countdown or something, then we might be able to finesse it. So let's find out what happens. Oh god, I was going to look at research. Fuck. I'll do it next turn. I'll be interested to see if they actually destroy the Under Empire. I kind of hope that they do, so that it like punishes you for making that kind of mistake. Although, of course, I would like it to stay, so... But really, I mean, they should. That was a dumb mistake that I made that I shouldn't have done. I should have been paying more attention to that before I built it. But yeah, I don't actually see anyone right around me who can threaten us. I mean, Magritte can't recruit units that can destroy us, really. The weapon teams are very, very powerful, and they make our starting army very powerful, even before we really recruited much into it. Like, as Clan Moors, this is not the experience. As Clan Moors in Mortal Empires, you have to be rushing to get level 3 units. Rat Ogres to fight dwarves, catapults, and you're always kind of under pressure. Whereas it is not, that is not the case here in Skaven Blight. Yeah, okay, Undercity discovered. Ah, they may now decide to spend money in order to destroy it. Okay. Gotcha. Unfortunate, but alright, fair enough. Yeah, James, I would definitely recommend it. It's great. I'm having a ball. It is a good time. Okay, so I don't think they destroyed my Undercity. Estalia is rebelling. We did demolish the warp token stash. Okay, so once it's been discovered, you can't undiscover it. Okay, fair enough.
Clan Skryre!
Disappointing, but understandable. So, let's head for... Merigliano, I think we can leave for right now. Let's head back towards Magritte. We'll come right over there. We've encountered the Bleak Coast Buccaneers. A rogue army. I don't know what they have, but... Oh, and there's Mad Mullitson. Hi, Mad. How's it going? And there's Sartosa, so we've got some pirates as well. And now we are going to recruit... catapults. Let's recruit 3 catapults, I think. It'll take us 2 turns. And then... Tobaro... Oh, God. Tobaro's about to rebel, aren't they? Ugh. Why you gotta do me like this? God damn it. I can't spend 2 turns recruiting catapults. I've got to put down the rebellion. Alright. We'll come back towards Tobaro, and next turn we'll fight the rebellion, I guess. I mean, Tobaro has a pretty significant garrison, so it'll take the rebellion a couple of turns to build up enough to actually attack them. But even so, we're gonna have to deal with it. While we're talking about that, we can upgrade to the wall. So that'll be fine. Now, tech tree. How much does it cost to destroy an Under Empire city? I don't know. There was a Beastman that I saw spawn near me, but it didn't really do anything. Okay, so Ruthless Plans now generates food. Interesting. I don't think that was true before. Quotas murder dissenters, set examples. Virulent plans also generates food. Carve under tunnels, that already existed. They have changed some of these a little bit. Aha! So volatile plans and enormous caches, both of those now add extra units to the army spawned from the Vermintide, as does oppressive plans. Rule through free enter absolute loyalty. Best of the best adds a doom wheel. Nice. Okay, so new warpstone uses. I think that's a new technology? I don't remember. Plans within plans, another extra clan rat, okay, so this adds... So, ensure product quality now adds damage and range to rattling guns and Jezzails, as does reject poor recruits. Enormous caches reduces upkeep and increases ammunition for both of them as well. Unfathomable Horrors gives you an extra Hell Pit Abomination from the Vermintide. Nice! And Promoted on Merit doesn't help any of the new ones. They Can't Blame Their Tools adds armor to Doomflayers. And Protective Gear adds armor to Rattling Guns, but not Jezzails. Ultimate Experiments replaces all the clan rats you spawn from the Vermintide with Storm Vermin. Jesus Christ. That is pretty scary, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4... I think you've got 4 extra clan rats in the tech tree, plus whatever the base number is, and then you replace them all with clan rat with Storm Vermin? That's impressive. Okay, so, we're gonna have to wait again, because Ikit Claw is gonna have to take out yet another rebellion, and Skaven Blight is also going to rebel again pretty soon, so we need to build a bell here, is what we need. We need to start building Taskmaster's platforms to deal with our unrest. I may actually just let the rebellion fester a little bit here in Estalia, because, yeah... I mean, the walled Skaven garrison can actually take a surprising beating, especially because it gives you the Warp Bomb, which Skaven Blight doesn't. But let's go on another turn, see how things go. More rebellions, more free food, more meat for the larder. Hey, Nicolin, how's it going? Glad to see you here. Glad you could make it. Pardon my gross neck pops. So we've got a Talian rebellion. I'm sure this army is going to come for us at some point. We've got the Freebooters of Port Royal as well. I'm sorry, an Estalian, not a Talian rebellion. Mostly pretty well. You doing alright, man? Alright, come on, speed it up. We got places to be, things to do. I'm really devoutly hoping that they just leave this. That they don't spend the money to destroy it. That they don't have the money to destroy it. So that I get to see what the Vermintide does. Oh, they're attacking me. They're attacking me? Why in God's name would they do that? That seems silly. Okay, let's fight him. Let's beat him up. Oh, that's no good, dude. Be well, man. Alright, let's gun down some more filthy humans. These guys think they can take us on, but they don't know that we have the power of machine guns on our side. They really should know. I mean, we've shot them pretty badly a couple of times now, but I guess filthy man-things never learn. They just never learn. Also, I need to hit somebody with Ikit Claw's Flamethrower, because I've heard that Ikit Claw's Flamethrower is disgustingly powerful, so I need to use it. Definitely gonna gamble if we only have 9 magic. It wasn't worth it, but oh well. Okay, so, oh, we've got a perfect camping hill. So, rattling guns. here.
Clan rat spears.
Infantry. Actually, I'll tell you what. We're just going to put the Skaven slaves right in front of the Rattling guns. Like that. Then we'll probably have to move them forward a little bit, and then we're going to take...
Guide us, Hornwall.
kind of mix the spears in a little bit.
Clan rat spears.
Put these units on this side. And these units on this side. And then the Jezzails will be back behind there.
Picket claw.
We'll have our spellcasters in the middle and our doom flayers out on the flank. I'm still hopefully hiding them in the trees. I know it doesn't work, but I'm
Clan
trying.
rat spears.
Alright. Okay, so here the enemy reinforcements come.
For the Vermintide.
Let's be right like that, I guess. That's deranged my formation pretty significantly.
Clan rat spears. Good, master.
Sometimes that thing really should keep your formation steady, but often it messes it up.
Right on a car.
Send the Doom Flayers forward to cause some disruption. And we'll other than that, we're gonna wait for them to come to us. I mean, we've got a perfect camping position, and they picked this fight, so they really should attack.
Fight.
Okay, they've got some Pistoliers, which I'm very not scared of.
Read.
I don't know what my Doom Flayers are doing. They're crashing into each other. Filthy man things! Crush them! They've also got some crossbows over here. Okay, watch this charge. Boom! Wow. Didn't even slow down. Go into the crossbows. We'll drop some rats on these spears to distract them. Now, the summon changes. These rats, these clan rats, now have the unbinding, so they only last 62 seconds no matter what. But for those 62 seconds, they will distract these spearmen admirably. Let's launch a nice little charge in here. Come on, get him, get him, get him. We're being intercepted by other spearmen. Well, we still got the crossbows, actually. And over here, our clan rats are beating the hell out of those spearmen, so... Alright, fine. The army is withdrawing, or it's forming up. It's trying to form up on my flank, is what it's doing. Rude.
Agreed. Yes. March, Skryre.
Yeah, the clan rats are actually winning that fight against those spearmen. Okay, well, go hit those spearmen. The crossbows have pulled out anyway, so no point sticking around fighting spearmen for no reason. See if we can get a nice rear charge on these guys and break them off before our summons are gone. Oh, nope, someone's just left. Alright, charge in. There you go. So yeah, Doom Flayers are pretty effective. That animation there is hilarious. Got some crossbows shooting at us. They're all formed up, but they're not advancing, which is a little bit irritating. But yeah, this is not the most efficient way to use Doom Wheels. They're an expensive unit. We're taking damage here against these spears, so we're just going to pull out and look for a better opportunity. 23 kills, not awful, but not amazing either. Let's pull back to the rest of the army, see if we can draw them to us. And shift the guns over here to fire through that gap. Okay, they are advancing on us now, but I'm hopeful that I can pull these units in a little bit faster, and so I can take care of them before the rest arrive. And yeah, we can pull the Jezzails over that way as well. Come on, look how interesting I am. You know you want to. Yeah, definitely hit the crossbows if they're leaving them unguarded. Okay, we got some swordsmen over there. Alright, so the Jezzails are starting to fire, but actually I want the Jezzails to fire at them. Pull the Doom Flayers out. This is starting to get a little bit too hairy. Pull them up this way, and rattling guns.
Agreed. Yes, yes. Quick, quick.
Let's get some gunfire going. Yep, there you go. Alright. Okay, it looks like the flares are being chased by the pistoliers, which isn't ideal.
Warplock yourselves.
These guys are fucking done. Get the crossbows if you can.
Skryre,
Not move forward. Why would you do that?
Death device is charged.
What's the range on the brass orb? Says that should be fine. Okay, so slightly too far back. Okay, and now we're gonna drop a warp lightning right on top of that.
Wield the winds.
Send in unit 1. I did pretty good damage. Pretty solid, if I do say so myself.
Yes, master, lord. Victory, yes. Tails forward. Our tail is yours.
Okay, the rattling guns, I want to be firing that way. Oh god, they've broken our center.
My plan.
Pull the tails out. Pull them out. Pull them out. Get them out. Get them out.
I'm ready, but not now. Ready, ready. Clan rat spears. At once, master.
Chase them.
Let's crack.
Okay, you go fight those pistoliers if you can. Let's get some lightning. And some lightning. Drop the rival hide talisman. The flaming hogs were amazing. I loved them. Alright. Charge you all in. You, please shoot Lupio Son Skryre. Oh god, Akit Claw is getting the shit kicked out of him. Because he's trying to fight 2 generals at once, basically. Pull out. Alright, you guys fight them. Shoot him.
Yes. Council's command. Yes, yes.
I also need you to shoot him. I need these generals shot, please. Will no one rid me of these meddlesome generals? These guys are just out chasing okay, now. Come back here, fight them. There we go. Yes, yes.
Go! Go! Run! Go!
Alright. Oh my god. Dirk Custerman just got absolutely last samurai'd.
Ready, ready!
I am running out of infantry, and it's a problem.
Now, ready.
Okay, Dirk Custerman, come on, take him out, take him out, take him out! Alright, pull the rattlings back. You stop them. Stop them! There's a huge blob over there. This is a little bit of a problem. Things could be better. Get the Jezzails out. Get them out. I need to finish off that unit just so it doesn't come back. We also need to get some of this infantry that routed back into the fight. Jezzails need to start shooting again. The Jezzails need to pull off to the side and start shooting again. Please, God. Alright, the Doom Flayers are doing work. They're breaking off the crossbows, but we're getting absolutely riggedy wrecked by these pistoliers who will not stop shooting us. Okay, we need to hit some crossbows with some magic there. Let's get some more magic regeneration and lay down a little bit of lightning. Okay, please shoot those swordsmen. And we've got some units rallying. Lupio Son Skryre, no. Lupio, go away. I hate you, Lupio.
Ready, ready. Retreat, retreat.
The rattling gunners are just running. Okay, good. Good. Shoot them in the back. That'll get rid of them real quick. Yeah, that'll get rid of them real quick. Oh my god. That gets rid of them super fucking quick. Okay, he's running. That's good, because he's in trouble. I need to brass orb everyone here and run away. You guys need to try to finish off those crossbows. You guys... Okay, now fire into the mass, please. Oh, the hill is blocking you. Oh, God. It's Lupio. We have to get rid of Lupio.
Skaven! Yes, yes!
And he's being difficult about it.
Wheel to win!
Okay, there's Lupio. He's attacking the guns. I can't send in Ikit Claw to fight him because he'll kill Ikit Claw. So I need to just point blank him with my guns as far as I can. Yes, that's it. Point blank Jezzail fire. That's what I want. This is going poorly. But I think the Doom Flayers are going to carry it for me. The crossbows are the only real problem at this point. Alright, shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh god, Pistoliers. Oh god, no, not Pistoliers. Anything but Pistoliers. Yowza, look at that damage. We just took off like 800 hit points in seconds. Alright. Fight him, fight him, fight him, fight him, fight him. Nope, now pull out. Now pull out while the guns shoot. Ride to the sound of the guns, lads. Ride to the sound of the guns. Oh god. Guard mode. Shoot. Fire into melee. Okay, Lupio should be going. Okay, so yeah, Rattling guns can actually shoot a little bit in melee. This is gonna hurt. Okay. Pull out, pull out, pull out. We can do it. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got it. See, look. The Doom Flayers back here are running fucking rampant among the enemy ranged units. And that's what's going to save our ass here. Lupio's almost dead. These guys are routing. That frees up the Rattling guns. And some of our infantry has come back. We got this. This is in the bag. Because now the Rattling guns can take out the Pistoliers. I say take out, I actually mean fire ineffectually at. But we can just keep the... If we can just keep the crossbows offline, we'll be fine. Otherwise, they're gonna... Because our Jezzails can take a shocking amount of ranged fire. Because they have silver shields. Alright. And... we did it. Rattling guns MVP. Rattling guns best in the world. Skaven technology best in the world. And the Jezzails are out of ammo with 87 kills. Not bad, gentlemen. Not bad. Run down these fucking crossbows. The Pistoliers are going to get away, unfortunately. Ikit can, like, maybe blast somebody with lightning. I don't know. But the Doom Flayers. Those Doom Flayers. Oh my god. Those Doom Flayers saved my ass. Just because by bouncing back and forth between the crossbows, racking up kills. Because the crossbows just couldn't hurt them. With 124 armor in melee, they were invincible to anything the crossbows could do. Yeah, I missed that one. But so, I think we should have destroyed the majority of the enemy units involved here. There's a few crossbow units going to get away there, but let's wipe out these swordsmen before they escape. And, whew! Yes, that's it exactly. They were plotting against me. They were traitors to Clan Skryre. They deserved everything they got. Now let's watch these unicycles run down some helpless Empire fools. Yes, yes, destroy them. Oh Lord, he coming. Oh Lord, he coming. Woo! There we go. Okay, I want to push this unit down below the threshold so that it will actually... How in God's name did you get all the way out there? I just want to break them down below about 10 models so that they won't come back. So they won't have a chance to recover. I think some of those crossbow units did get back. All right, we're good. Woo! Okay. Yeah, look at the kills on those crossbows, though. 120, 126 on those swordsmen. Oof. But the Doom Flayers and the Rattling guns, man. Like, look. People are talking about how overpowered they think the Jezzails are on the forums. No, 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 no. It's not the Jezzails. The Ratling guns are amazing. They're just... And look at that. Look, the Jezzails gained 1 chevron. The Ratling guns gained 4. 4 chevrons. Because at close range, they just chew up anything. Nothing can live within about 80 units of Ratling guns for more than maybe 2 volleys. They do so much damage. I'll check out exactly how much damage it is this unit does, but it's in the thousands per volley if all the bullets connect. And if you're at like 80 units, then 75% of those bullets are going to connect, and you're going to lose like 2,000 or 3,000 hit points immediately. Okay, so we gained 7 food. We didn't lose any units, which is important. 7 food and over 1,700 gold. We wiped out most of Dirk Custerman's army and 2 of the crossbow units from Skryre. So, okay, fine. I need some replenishment. I'm going to take the replenishment. Oh yeah, and the Doomflayers are amazing. Plus, because the Doomflayers are chariot units, technically, as long as you don't lose models, you don't take permanent casualties at all. And most of your HP damage, I think, just heals in the post-battle phase. Oof. That was a little bit of a scary one, though. I was not... I didn't quite expect to be hit quite that hard by that many crossbows. And the crossbows are very, very good against Skaven, just because all these Skaven units are lightly armored. Like, Skaven don't wear armor because they... I don't know. They suck. Basically. So let's see what we have left. Because I need to see if we can actually fight this rebellion. They've got great swords. Them having 1 really good unit doesn't really bother us much, because 1 really good unit is exactly what Ratling guns are excellent at mowing down. But let me see. Can I underway into Tobaro? I can't quite. But I can underway close enough. Well, yeah. So I need to underway right next to the city, so if he attacks me, I'll get the garrison involved. Yeah, we need to do that. Okay, and then Tobaro needs... let's upgrade the wharf to get the extra income, I guess. It'll pay off in about 10 turns. And I can't recruit anything right now anyway.
Plan needs new, better rules.
Oh, and Skaven Blight is also about to rebel, because once again, I haven't been building any public order buildings. And the construction cavern, which I should have destroyed a couple of turns ago, is still here, because I haven't actually been able to get the catapults and destroy it. So next turn, I really, really need to start recruiting those catapults. And then as soon as they're built, I need to destroy that building and replace it with an Overseer's platform. Meanwhile, over here, since concealment is no longer actually a worry, let's... The deeper tunnels is fine, but let's get some money. The Ratkin Mafia is kind of hilarious. But let's just get the warp token stash, because that pays off in 5 turns. Like, that pays off really, really quick. And we got a Man-Thing Slave. Plus, we killed Dirk Custerman. Did we get any levels? We didn't get any levels from that battle, and that is a crime. But we've got a Man-Thing Slave. Let's give him Incendiary... Oh my god, we never assigned our Incendiary rounds. I'm so bad at this game. And we'll give him a Man-Thing Slave as well. He has Sharp Claws, so he has extra abilities. The Rivalhide Talisman belongs to Ikit Claw. Look at those tubes, though. That's just good work right there. But I'm impressed with Ikit Claw. He's really kind of a melee tank as well as everything else. Alright, Coax. Thanks for coming, man. Nice to see you. Yeah, those swordsmen were definitely in the middle of the clan rats, or possibly the Skaven slaves. And the crossbowmen were definitely doing good work for their masters there. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to duck into Tobaro, we're going to heal up, we're going to recruit our catapults, we'll beat this... Well, we won't really have time to do that, because we have to beat this rebellion, and then we also have to beat the rebellion that's about to come out of Skaven Blight. But we should be able to beat both of those rebellions, buy ourselves a little bit of breathing room, and then, hopefully, since we've just broken 2 or 3 human armies, hopefully in a couple of turns, that army will come out of Magritte. I just realized I shouldn't have I shouldn't have built that income building, because that Undercity is about to be destroyed anyway, because I'm about to spawn an army out of it to try and capture Magritte. But regardless, just me being stupid again. Like I said, I don't play campaign much anymore. That army should come out and hit Magritte. Hopefully, since I've destroyed their army so thoroughly, it'll actually be able to take the city. That would be ideal. If not, it'll still be fun, and it will delay them and damage them a little bit more. So we should be able to kind of get back on our feet and possibly go and take... That army just left Miragliano. So with our catapults, we may be able to take Miragliano. And that would be very, very interesting if we could get a hold of that, because that's a capital with a port. So it's a very, very valuable settlement. And, of course, it knocks out most of the recruitment capacity for one of our other local rivals. So far, I would say going okay. You can see, I mean, yeah, the hard difficulty, I think, is largely because of the rebellions, actually, because we are having trouble with public order. Need to get more of a grip on that. But Skaven Blight's a really good settlement, and it's hard for us to be actually attacked here right at the moment. Faster than warp lightning. Recruit a siege... Oh, recruit a siege engine. There we go. That is indeed what we're about to do. So, let's level up our good friend Bale Quint. Let's get some ammunition, because our Jezzails are in fact running out of ammunition pretty regularly. Now, this army has a whole bunch of greatswords. Ow, God, that sucks. Let's go into the city. Skaven Blight. I'm actually almost afraid they're going to go attack Skaven Blight, but they'll have to besiege it because it has walls. That's a lot of greatswords. Yikes. And a lot of handgunners. Now, handgunners should actually be less efficient than crossbows against us, so it should be okay. Let's get 2 catapults, and I've got 2 more slots in. I've got a couple more slots in the army, and not a whole lot of money. So we'll fill in a couple of Skaven slave slingers as well, I guess. And I'm just gonna remove him again pretty quickly. So we'll get those. If he besieges us in the city, then we'll have to do something about that. But it's gonna be some time for our infantry to replenish, and that's our biggest problem right now. Is just that we're gonna have to beat these 2 rebellion armies. Definitely, it's good that our public order is going back up here. Skaven Blight. Not taxing it wouldn't make a difference at this point, so we'll just let it be. It will rebel, and we'll have to get Ikeclaw freed up to fight that as well. But in terms of research, our clan rats are now better, which is nice, and let's grab scavenging runs as well to get some armor for them. None of this would really help me yet. But soon. Soon that would be very good. Okay, so yeah, we'll grab our scavenging runs. Yeah, the greatswords are... Well, okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
I will not obey.
Greatswords are actually less resistant to being rattling gunned than swordsmen are. Because if we look at rattling guns... Rattling guns do 2 missile damage and 7 armor piercing per volley. And I think that extra armor... 7 armor piercing? I thought it was 6. In any case, it's almost entirely armor piercing damage. They fire 18 shots per volley. And they have 17 volleys in this army. So 18 times 7 is, what is that, 70? It's over 120 armor-piercing missile damage per gun per volley. And there's 24 guns. An armored unit like greatswords without a shield that walks into a rattling gun is going to be demolished in seconds. So all we have to do is basically do the same thing that we did in the last fight. Our Doomflayers are back to full strength, and they're pretty well leveled up. Plus, they have that massive bonus versus infantry, so in prolonged combat, even against greatswords, they'll do okay. Won't be fantastic, but okay. If they besiege us, I think I might actually sally to fight them on the open field. Because on the open field is where I'm going to be able to use my Doomflayers and my Rattling Guns to their best effect. And what I don't want is for them to besiege a walled settlement and get their greatswords on the walls, where they can fight my infantry and just cleave through them one after another, after another, after another, because that would be very bad. That would be exactly where they would shine. So 2 turns before the Vermintide is done in Magritte. And we'll see how that goes. Yes, I know, imminent rebellion. Yes, Skaven Blight is rebelling. Great. Let's see what happens. I'm interested. Skaven Blight has rebelled. That's fine. It's a Skaven rebellion. It's relatively weak. Should be able to take care of it in just a couple turns here. We definitely need some more clan rats, though. We are a little bit short of meat in the front lines. We've got the guns. We've got the firepower. We're building the catapults, which will definitely help, but we need more meat. But near Skaven Blight, when we're fighting that rebellion near Skaven Blight, that we can take care of with Menace Below charges, because I think in Skaven Blight we have like 6, some really high number without spending any food. So that should be pretty easy to stop. It's the Greatsword stack that's going to be a pain in the ass, because they will be a little bit harder to kill. Ironically, the terrain around here is actually our greatest enemy, because it's the terrain that makes it hard to use the guns, since there's lots of forest and there's lots of mountains around this area. But if we can, especially if we can catch those greatswords in an ambush, I think we can wreck them pretty quickly. And without taking too many casualties. But the thing here definitely is going to be just let these rebellions work for a couple turns, then knock them straight out, get some public order buildings up to prevent them from recurring, and get ready to expand to Merigliano. Damn, 2 hours already. We have been going for a while. Alright, so let's see what's going on in the world this turn. Alright, so Skaven Blight has rebelled. He's got just a basic stack right now, it looks like. Rudiger Gausser has some basic units. He's got 5 greatswords that I can see. Tobaro has their walls, though. So their walls come with catapults and some rat ogres, which are a great addition. We've got 2 more recruitment slots, but what I really want is to go to the Forbidden Workshop and spend my 2 warp fuel that I have.
A good flay to die.
Oh god, the puns. It's terrible. Obsidian Alloy, 12% weapon strength and 10 melee attack. That's an incredibly powerful ability, actually. Doom Diagnostics, that's plus 8 weapon strength, plus 8 melee attack, and plus 15 charge bonus, effectively, against infantry. But... oh! That's kind of cool, actually. That gives your characters a Winds of Magic boost as long as they're fighting on their Doomflayer. Bio interfaces... decomposing decoy. So most of these are actually for characters, as opposed to the Doomflayer units themselves. The spiked armor plates are amazing, as are the propeller knife blades. But I guess I'm going to save that to build another nuke, because I only need 1 more energy to build another nuke. 1 more warp stone to build another nuke. We're going to get a 3rd catapult stacked up, and then let's grab some Skaven slaves to fill out the stack. We're going to wait in here for at least 1 more turn to let our clan rats buff up a little bit more.
Skaven slave revolt.
And we definitely want Skaven Blight to level up as quick as we can. We want to kill Trab the Corrupted. So actually, I take that back. We're only going to wait 1 more turn for recruits. And we're going to get... melee unit-wise, we're okay. We're going to get a couple of Skaven Slave Slingers. So, 1 more turn of recruitment. Then we're going to hop over there and kill Trab the Corrupted. That will probably draw the Empire in to besiege Tobaro or to attack Ikit Claw. If he attacks Ikit Claw, we'll just retreat and try to get back into Skaven Blight. Otherwise, if he goes to besiege Tobaro, we'll bounce back down there and hit them from behind in conjunction with the Tobaro garrison, which should be enough to wipe him out. In either case, as I've said, we're going to need to get a public order building in Tobaro, so we're only going to have 2 catapults for now, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it'll be alright, we'll live. But that full Empire stack with 5 greatswords in it is going to be a very interesting one to fight. However, what will be very good is, I think this coming turn, we should get our we should get our Vermintide. And we should be able to attack that other city over there. I hope it's not an AI army. I hope I get to control it. Like, if it's just an AI army, like a WA army or something, that'll be really sad. Come on. Come on, Empire. We don't have all day for your various lands. Merigliano's got a full stack back there again as well. That's a little bit concerning. Too many stacks running around in my territory right now. Way, way too many. But we should be able to make it with the power of Ikit Claw's disgusting gun line. Oh, he's coming in to attack us. Unless the game's gonna totally freeze. Okay, so he's come in and besieged us. Godly Wrath. The gods of your enemies have directly intervened in our interests. Okay, so public order is going down. That's fine. And Skaven army emerges. Aww. Wait, that's Kazrak the One-Eye.
Machines and then sorcery.
Okay, so yes. So it spawns an army under my control. Now, unfortunately, Magritte has actually been besieged by the Beastmen this turn. That's hilarious. So Kazrak the One-Eye is besieging Magritte. I don't care, that's fine. But I've now got another army. Remamut, which I'm not paying upkeep on. Now, it's the Vermintide. It only lasts for 5 turns, it looks like. But it can lightning strike.
No malice detected.
And this guy is just a level 1 Master Warlock. Okay. Interesting. So he's got a couple Plague Monks, he's got a Rat Ogre. It's not a super impressive army, honestly. I think you need to upgrade it for it to be really useful. But its existing gives us a definite advantage here because we can take it over this way to help out against our various rebellions. So, Rudiger Gausser has besieged us. Unfortunately, that means he's canceled our fucking recruitment. God damn it, Gausser. You suck. We're gonna put the incendiary rounds on the Rattling guns. Yeah, we're just gonna sally. We're just gonna sally and destroy him. We've got the settlement garrison, which is a lot of units. He's got... The only things he's got that are really impressive are these 6 great swords. Then he's got a whole bunch of handgunners, which don't worry me too much. Because I can just swarm those with infantry. And he's just level 1. So yeah, we're just gonna fight the battle, overwhelm him with numbers, use up as much of the garrison as we can, and then break out to go kill the other rebel so that we can kind of stabilize things a little bit. We've got that army for 5 turns that we got out of the out of our Undercity. So it's interesting. I didn't expect that army to... I mean, I expected that army to spawn under my control. I expected it to be a little bit larger than it is, but that's fine. I mean, it comes with some advanced units, and as you saw, you can upgrade it to have pretty much a full stack. It can have like a Hellpit Abomination, a Doom Wheel, 4 more Clan Rats, so 6 more total units. Plus, you can upgrade all the Clan Rats to Storm Vermin, at which point it becomes a very scary army. And I don't know, but it looks kind of like they fixed the reinforcement bug, which is great news if true, because our reinforcements are actually coming from the proper place, which is directly behind us. We want those reinforcements to be the ones to go in, because those great swords are a little bit scary. The handgunners are going to make our Doom Flayers a little bit more difficult to deploy, since they've got all that armor piercing. But we've got this lovely ridge right here. I don't want them... No, we want to go over here. Because if we're over here, then they don't have the cover of the trees. So, Rattling guns, right here on the downslope. Actually, you want to be here. Rattling guns right there. Clear field of fire. No obstructions whatsoever. Jezzails, you can be over here because a little bit of obstruction doesn't matter to you. And you can start hitting the handgunners very early on.
Skryre's wrath.
Doomflayers over here on the side. We'll try to get those into the handgunners if we can. And then all these guys are going to be group 1. And they'll just be lined up like this. We will just surge them forward when we need to, past the guns. We can actually deploy them there, I think. That should be fine. Then when our reinforcements come in, the reinforcements are going to swing in this way, and we'll kind of try to flank the enemy with them. So, yes, great swords have a lot of armor piercing. They do also have an anti-infantry bonus. So great swords are, honestly, they're good against all infantry, but they're especially good against armored infantry. They do a lot of armor piercing damage. They have a bonus versus infantry of 9. They are really yelling, too. So, their melee attack against infantry is actually 42, in the case of that unit we were hovering over, which has a chevron, which is pretty high. And it's significantly higher than the melee defense of my units, so they will cleave through my clan rats pretty effectively. But, the clan rats are not the ideal target for them. Okay, so they're pushing forward. We've got another warlock engineer. We've got so much warp lightning, it's amazing. It's actually kind of disgusting. And, more importantly, we've also got some gutter runners, which they do not have a great answer to.
Forward, backwards. Ready, ready.
So, group 2. Nope, not you. Group 3, push up.
Night runners.
We've also got some rat ogres and a catapult. So, guns. Start firing at the handgunners. And we've also got the warp bomb. Yay, the warp bomb. Okay, so group 2, group 3. Strick of Black Chasm can just get over there. Those gunners are getting wrecked, which is exactly what we like to see. Okay, now focus fire on the greatswords. We're going to summon a clan rat unit back here. Now the reason we're doing that is because we want them to fight these greatswords and get wrecked, so that we can explode them with the warp bomb ability. 2. Okay, they're wavering, but they should. Oh, come on, stick with it, stick in it, stick it a little bit further. Oh, god damn it, they didn't get down to half health. Warplock Jezzail's still firing. They're doing good damage to those greatswords. Excellent. Rat ogres are taking fire. That's not what I want. I do want group 2 to just charge right in, though. Okay, so I'm hoping these guys rally. I really hope they do. Group 3 can come in this way. Alright, there go the rattling guns. The Doomflayers are distracting some people, which is ideal. Drop that on them, please. And then a warp lightning there. Okay, group 2 is in the fight. They're getting wrecked, but that's okay. We're going to drop some lightning on those greatswords. Group 3 is throwing their various spears and stuff. I'm going to charge you right through to get onto the crossbows. Okay. Ickit. Nope, other warlock engineer. Give me some more lightning. Give me yet more lightning. Plague Claw is moving up, but is actually in range already, so that's fine. Where are my rat? My rat ogres got hung up. Do not get hung up, please. Pull on through. Get onto those crossbows. Drop a summoner over there. Group 3 is just sitting here shooting. I wonder why they haven't attacked me in melee. Guys, get on them. The Doomflayers can come on in to attack those ranged units. Actually, these are both handgunners, aren't they? Okay, there's a handgunner. Hit the handgunner there.
Now ready.
Alright, you guys push in. Those rattling guns have fucking been destroying dreams and taking lives over here. Time to drop some warp lightning on literally everyone. And the artillery is firing. Yes, good. Alright, rat ogres. Run a rear charge on them. The rattling guns have pulled forward to wipe out some crossbows. Get some rear shots on them. Jezzail's doing fine. Almost out of ammunition, but they have, goddamn, 132 kills. Yowza. Yeah, what with the sniper rifles and the miniguns? This was a bad place for those humans to be. Alright, Unit 3. We're actually going to go into melee against these handgunners, because that's where they don't want to be. So that's where we want to be. Alright, great swords should be about done. Now Group 1 can push forward. Jezzail still have a little bit of ammo, so let's use it up on the handgunners. Push forward Ikit Claw to get into those great swords. Those great swords look like they're pretty much going away. Catapult's doing excellent work. Excellent work. Doom Flares. Pull over this way and get on those handgunners. These guys, get on. Yeah, just shoot. The rattling guns. 200 kills and they still have ammo. My god. Alright, stop firing. Okay, what's left in the enemy ranks? There's an Empire of a General of the Empire left. Mr. Gausser is still here. And there are still some crossbows in pretty good shape. So, what we want now is we want our fast units to go into melee. And just run down as many of these guys as possible. So they don't come back. Because we don't want them to come back no more. Yeah, that was in fact a slaughter. That was I was thinking this was pretty much how it was gonna go. For a couple, I mean, the warp lightning for one thing, and then just the guns. The guns, man. 350 kills between these two units. The Doom Flayers didn't do too bad either, and the Plague Claw Catapult was only on the field for a little while. It still got almost 50 kills. Just lobbing shots over the hill. So yeah, overall, I think we're looking real good. And this is why I say, like, start position hard. I mean, maybe kind of, but not really. Like, it's not hard for Clan Skryre. It's not hard for the Skaven in general, or Clan Skryre especially. I know it's boring, but you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it some. It's important. So, yeah, we've wiped out, we lost 400 of our garrison, none of our actual army. We killed 965 of the enemy, including, I think, all of the great swords. And that was the key thing. We wanted to wipe out all the great swords, just so they wouldn't fucking bother us later. But I think between that, I think what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna call the campaign portion of the stream after we kill off Gausser's army, and then we finish off the other rebel army. We're gonna beat both of those rebellions real quick, and then we're going to shift over, and I think we're gonna play a multiplayer match or two if we can. The found match bug may be like super fucking real right now, but because probably everyone who plays this game will be trying to get quick matches. But we're gonna try and get some multiplayer games in and see if we can play some Skaven. Get some ratty boys going. I'm sure everyone and their dog is playing Skaven today, of course, or Lizardmen, one of the two. But we'll give it a shot. We may even throw a Greenskins game in there.
Victory!
So, decisive victory. Whole bunch of food. My god, 16 food. Enslave them.
Serve yourselves up to your master.
There you go. Serve yourselves up to your master. That's the one. We've also actually unlocked rights. Skryre Clanstone. Minus 44% magic resistance to all enemy units in range. That's interesting. That actually is interesting. I'm not going to do it right now, though. Rimamoot has already moved. We can level up Ikit Claw real quick. And so we can give him... We can give him a Doomflayer. We can give him a Doomflayer. Why wouldn't we do that? Let's give him... Let's put Ikit Claw on a Doomflayer. Head-to-head campaigns are fun. They're a huge pain in the neck because they basically take the delays of both players' computers and just mash them all together to make one super delay. So it's very, very slow, but it is fun. I'm not sure that I would ever do it on stream because it is so slow. We're just going to auto-resolve that real quick. Took literally 0 casualties. We'll enslave them for some more food. We're really, really good on food now. And we got a warp fuel canister. You know what that means.
Ikit's flayers are best.
Doom Rocket. Alright, so now we should absolutely be able to wipe out Trab the Corrupted with no problem.
Greatest, best
And
inventor.
Ikit gets to level up again. We're gonna give him... what? Engineering skill would actually be pretty good. As would Blastmaster, because Blastmaster gives extra ammunition for all of our guns. And reload time reduction, in case they don't shoot fast enough already. Warpstone tokens would also be pretty good, or any of his personal buffs. I think I'm gonna basically finish out his magic, make him a really good caster, and then I'll focus on red line and blue line buffs. Although, Renowned and Feared would be a super good place to be, as well as Quartermaster. Those are really, really good for Skaven armies. What level is he? 8. Let's grab Death Frenzy. And then we'll go in against Trab here. We have an ambush. You know what? Look. We're going to ambush these guys, and I'm just going to nuke them. I'm just going to nuke their column. Head-to-head's a lot of fun. Like, I like it. I enjoy it. I would love to do more head-to-head campaigns. I don't have all that many friends who play this game, to be honest, which is too bad. But I definitely would like to do more head-to-head. But yeah, you play a turn and then you go off and, like, learn to play piano and come back. But yeah, I think on this map we can absolutely just nuke the shit out of his line. Sandwich him with some of our infantry. He's got a lot more infantry than we do, and he also has some gutter runners and 3 catapults. But we could do basically a very similar thing to what we did last time. Definitely gamble if we only have 6 winds of magic. My god, come on now. You can do better than that. Thank you. Alright, so... big old line of infantry, Trab the Corrupted at the front. Almost all clan rats. Then their artillery is a little bit separate from the rest. So...
our tile's yours.
we're actually going to line up all the infantry on this side, I think.
Clan rat spears.
And we'll have Ikit Claw and the Doom Wheels on this side. Warlock Engineer over there. And then, as before, we'll have the Rattling Guns and the Jezzails up this side. First thing we're going to do is pause. We have the Warp Bomb, we have the Doom Rocket, and we have the Menace below. Unit 1 is just going to charge. Unit 2 also going to charge. We're going to drop the Brass Orb on the Gutter Runners to try and prevent them from running away too quickly. That's it. And get some more lightning going. Get the guns in play. Just shoot into something or other. Yeah, the Gutter Runners are running from us, which I knew was going to happen, but I still hate. Drop some Warp Lightning there. We've got their artillery thoroughly mucked up, which is great. I love Warp Lightning so much. Have I said that before? Alright, pull on up. Pull on up with the Rattling Guns. Get some fire into those Clan Rat Spears. Ikit Claw has 20 kills already. He's just in there running people over. Let's drop that to debuff everybody. And... Rattling Gun, Rattling Gun. Time to do your Rattling Gun thing. There you go. Woo, baby. Love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Clan rat spears. Die, die.
Alright. Nope, we cannot have artillery firing at us. Let's drop a menace from below up there. No, stop that. Stop shooting. Stop shooting at once. Pull the rattling gun up. Up. Hello. Hello, gutter runners. Where did you come from? Keep them running. Just keep them running. Alright. You go kill Trab the Corrupted. We've got some enemy infantry in here that actually defeated ours. We're gonna blow up those clan rat spears. There you go. Okay. Rattling guns. Fire at the gutter runners, please. Up here, our infantry are kind of in trouble. We've got a lot of infantry back over here that doesn't need to be. Pull those back into the fight. That's it. Yep, that's it. Just trade with them. Just trade with them. You win those trades. We definitely win those trades. Where's Trab? The fight has moved away from my guns, which is not what I like to see. My Warlock Engineer is getting attacked by some spears as well, so just drop some lightning on them. Drop some lightning on them. Drop the grass orb on them. There you go. Keep that artillery offline, please. Please, God. These clan rats are going to get the hell kicked out of them, but that's alright. Gutter runners, clan rats with shields are fighting my clan rats. Those gutter runners are routed, but they will come back, I think. Yeah, you take out the artillery. Let's drop another summon just to help ourselves out up here. Alright, and we win. Great. Yeah, gutter runners, AI gutter runners really don't like going into combat. They hate it. They would much rather shoot, even when shooting is a terrible decision. So yeah, that was fine. It was a little bit messy, but my god, Ikit Claw, 101 kills. Ikit Claw got more kills than anyone else in the army, which is amazing. That one Plague Claw catapult, I think, only got off a couple shots. Still got 26 kills. Very impressive. But yeah, the gutter runners were just kind of in a bad situation. Like, there wasn't a good place for them to go. They should have charged the rattling guns. Like, you're absolutely right. But I'm glad they didn't, because I like my rattling guns. I want them to be safe and happy and successful and live long, ratty lives, firing bullets into the ranks of my enemies. So let's finish off Trab the Corrupted here, and then we will save the game and go into some multiplayer and see what we can do with Ikit Claw and his merry band in the multiplayer. We probably won't play all Ikit Claw. We'll play a couple of different lords, I think.
No devastation like Ikit's devastation.
You gotta love the wheelies he does. Grab some more food. We're up almost to maximum food, which is great. Okay, Confident Attacker, gained another warp fuel canister, and the Luck Stone. For his ability here, let's grab Howling Warp Gale. And we can also upgrade this guy, Army Dealer.
Stupid plan.
And now we get our reinforcements there, so this should be a cakewalk.
Murder, death.
Yep, lost a couple units of clan rats, but nobody really cares.
Much suffering.
Okay, so all the rebellions are dead. We're stabilized. Skaven Blight and Tobaro is actually gaining public order now because of the military crackdown. Skaven Blight is still losing public order, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to destroy the scavenge pile and replace it with a the, you know what I mean, the Overseers, the Taskmaster's platform. Meanwhile, we'll go back into Tobaro, and I think we're going to call the campaign there. So, thanks for watching the campaign. It's been a lot of fun. So far, we're doing pretty well. 13 turns in. We haven't managed to expand further yet, partially because we got cock-blocked by fucking Kazrak out of nowhere. But we're in a solid spot. Our starting army is radically leveled up. Those rattling guns are amazing. And we've got our little army here that's going to last for another 4 turns, or 5 turns. So we'll have to use them before they go away. But what I'm thinking is
lightning.
couple turns to recruit those catapults, and then we go into Miragliano, and see if we can take that out and conquer it. They do have a pretty hefty garrison, including some mortars, but I think with 3 or 4 catapults plus some backup from Rimamut, I think we'll be able to take him out. But in any case, let's save this for now. And hop into multiplayer. Stream's not quite over. All right, James. See you next time. Stream's not quite over, but glad you could join us for this long. Yeah, organizing custom multiplayer could be a good idea. If we can get some head-to-head campaign organized, that could be pretty cool. Or just multiplayer matches. For right now, we're just gonna hop into quick battle and see what we can find. I'm sure there's some people around. As long as, like I said, as long as the found match bug isn't hitting us, we'll grab a couple of games. But hey, Kosar, if you have the game, by all means, log on and we can play a match or two. What time is it? 6:30? Yeah, I got some time. Okay, well, we found a match. Let's see if it's working. Alrighty. We're going Skaven. He's also going Skaven. Skaven mirror? I wonder what I would want to do for a Skaven mirror match. I really don't see any reason to take a Warlock Master over Claw. But I think probably Claw on... Against Jezzail's, I think a Footlord is kind of... Well, okay, I'll tell you what. He's going Skaven. That's fine. We'll go... Who will we do? We'll do Greenskins. Sounds like fun. We'll take Warzag on the Pig, which is always a pretty good idea. Don't need Warzag's Revenge. Get Back Here is fine. Wa, Effigy. Power of Dewa. Yeah, that's fine. For spells, Gaze of Mort got nerfed, so we're going to take that away. Brain Bursta. I'm going to try Brain Bursta, actually. We don't need... Well, Fists could be good. Here we go. Don't need Foot. We do need both items for sure. Then... let's take him with the Wand of... Let's take a Shaman with the Wand of Jet for 226, just to, like, hide in the woods. And then, for dealing with Skaven, what will the Skaven be bringing? The Skaven will be bringing Jezzail's. So I'm thinking, well, it's really melee units that I want to rush into combat with them. So let's take 4 of those bad boys. Let's take a couple of Doom Divers. And then let's go really, really wide. And some Goblin Archers, probably. Actually, no, we've got the Spare Change. Let's turn those into Error Boys. What's our map like? Pretty fucking open. Pretty fucking open. Tell you what. We'll take the Error Boys, but then let's actually take our spare gold and upgrade to the Moon Howlers for the Fear. Grab some Forest Goblins there, and with our 436 remaining, swap those out for a Night Goblin Squig Hopper. And then 3 Goblins. Goblins have Silver Shields, so against Rattling Guns they'll do slightly better. Let's try this. I haven't played Greenskins for a long time, actually, in multiplayer. So let's see if this kind of a 20 stack can work. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of leadership. I don't have any Goblin Big Bosses, which is a little bit worrisome. But I do have a lot of magic. I should have. So I should be able to drop a lot there. I have the woods. My forest, my Spider Riders can go through the woods without any problem. And I have the Wolf Riders. So hopefully I'll have a little bit of backline pressure. Plus I have just a lot of units. I think I can play the wide game against the Skaven. Now, things that might give me trouble, Ikit on a Doom Wheel. Honestly, if he takes Ikit on a Doom Wheel, then I might be in real trouble. My only real answer to that is gonna be Effigia to get and Biggins plus the Orc Error Boys, who have pretty decent armor piercing for archers. So I might be able to do something with them. Well, I do have the Doom Divers actually. So here's what I'm thinking. Here is what I am thinking. We get goblins up front. Spread like that. We get Orc Boys staggered. Loose formation. We're taking the loose formation so that we can get shot a lot and not die. And then we've got Biggins. Biggins. Actually, we'll get 2 Biggins and we'll have another Biggin in the woods. Arrow Boys back there. So we've got group 1. Lock that up. You, sir, you can just kind of sit back here and chill out. You're not interesting or needed or wanted. You guys are group 2. And you guys will kind of stay in the back ready to counter fire. Then we've got Forest Goblin Spider Riders. We've got Moon Howlers. You guys should be hidden because you're in woods. I know you guys. There you go. And we have Night Goblin Squig Hoppers. Okay. And we've got long-range artillery. So we should be able to use these guys to bomb the Jezzails with relative effectiveness. Hopefully. Especially because they can fire over trees a little bit better. Alright, what's he got? What's he got? What's he got? Dwarf Thing Menace. Jezzails, Poison Wing Globadiers, no Jezzails. Interesting. Okay. Let's get our cavalry moving in. Group 1. Moving group 1. You. Who should we bomb? Clan Rats, Clan Rats, Clan Rats. Let's actually hit the Dwarf Thing Menace if we can. And you stay in the woods and hit the other... He's got some Rat Ogres. Who's his lord? Ikit on foot. Ooh, good hit. Hit the Zap Zap with the Doom Flares. He's got Clan Rat Spears and Clan Rat Spears stacked up on top of him. Alright. You pull around the back. I want to leave the Moon Howlers hidden until the last possible moment. But Group 1 is charging in, so what we're going to try to do, if we can, is just fire off the wad exactly at the right time. Just before we hit. Oh, he's got more Doom Flares coming in. Alright, fire off the wall. Pull over that way. Lock him down. Lock him down. Stop him. Stop them, Legolas. I fired it off too early. Fuck. Alright, get the Moon Howlers. Bring them in. We're gonna collapse this flank pretty effectively. We definitely need to pull you up here. That did not seem to stop the Doom Flares, like, at all. Interestingly. Okay. Moon Howlers pull in that way. You lads hit the Skaven slaves and actually hit the Poison Wing Globadiers. Yep, okay. Pull on in. Let's drop a Brain Burster right there. See how well that does. Not bad. Not too shabby. Pull over that direction. Get some regeneration. Drop an Here We Go over on that side. Charge on in. They are doing some fucking damage to us, though, I tell you what. Hit those slingers, please. My Night Goblin Squig Hoppers have already been routed, which is a terrible sign. Why did you not actually cast that? Here we go. Okay, archers. This is fine. Get back on your machines if you can. You apparently can't. That's fine. Okay, we need to pull these guys up. We've already lost this match, actually. But we need to see what we can do with what we got. Okay, swing these guys over. Swing them over. Bring them on up. Who are you fighting? Okay, bring them on up. Oh god, where's that? Get out of there. Get out of there. Run. Run. Okay, Icket Claw. Yep, that's fine. We need you guys to get on the back. We're about to lose Wurzag. Wurzag is about to be gone. He is broken. Up, he's not quite dead. No, I need you to get on him. Okay, we've got some units back here. The Doomflayers are distracted, but they're not gone by any means. You guys, okay, he's forming a ball, which might enable me to get onto Icket Zap Zap. It will. So I'm going to get onto Icket Zap Zap. Bring the archers forward. Here come the Doomflayers to fuck up my archers. Okay damage. Not amazing damage. Alright, just charge him. We have not managed to take the Zap Zap offline, and we're losing in the blob because we lost too many units earlier. Okay, fair enough. I fucked up my plays here. Like, this loss is my fault. It's not that I couldn't have won this, it's that I didn't play well. Why can you not, please get back on these guns? Okay, get back on the one gun you've got. And that's the mass route. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I played it bad. Okay. I need to practice my greenskins more, that's for sure. That is for sure. Good choice on the army, though. The Doomflayers have always been really hard for greenskins to deal with armored, terror-causing things. Or fear-causing, for that matter. And Doomflayers are excellent, excellent chariots. He shut down my attempted flanking pretty well. I should have had more flanking units than I had. And overall, he just did a really solid job. Those Doomflayers, though. Doomflayers are very, very hard for greenskins to handle. So I wonder. I mean, I would think against greenskins you would see people bringing a lot of Jezzails. Thanks, Phaonix. Let's try going Skryre. See what he does. He leaves. Okay. Perhaps he's sick of Skryre already. Definitely I need to get at least one. I gotta get a rat game in before we end the stream. The stream's been going on for about 3 hours, so it's close to time to end. But I gotta get a rat game before we go. We'll go Skaven. Come on. Assassins do have Vanguard deployment now. He's going Wood Elves. Okay. So, if he's going Wood Elves... Claw on the Wheel, I think. Unlimited Power, Brass Orb, Musk of Fear. Those are all good. Definitely Howling Warp Gale. Skitter Leap. I don't think I'll really have a chance to use it, so we're going to take all those off. Storm Demon. Yeah, we'll bring Storm Demon. What the hell. We'll also bring a Plague Priest on a Plague Furnace. With no spells except Bless with Filth. And then he might be trying to rush me. He might do that. Let's bring a couple of standard Jezzails. Let's bring one Rattling Gun to help defend them, because they're actually really good defensive units. We'll bring a Storm Vermin Halberd. Actually, we'll bring the Council Guard, the Regiment of Renown Storm Vermin Halberd. And a whole bunch of Clan Rats. And then... let's call it 2 Rat Ogres, 3 Rat Ogres. Let's go 3 Rat Ogres, cancel one of those guys. for more Skaven slaves. I don't even know what kind of map we're on. Okay, well, we got some woods in it. Let's see if this works. I know I've got to put this together in haste. Let's find out. I think, okay, so there's two ways that Wood Elves can play this matchup, right? They can either skirmish really, really heavily, especially with their new buffed Glade Guard, Poison, or Magic Damage Skirmish Cavalry, or they can take a whole bunch of Wild Riders and Dryads and just fucking rush you. If he rushes me, I may have a problem, but if he rushes me, it's going to be entirely about positioning. It's going to be entirely about whether my defensive positioning is good enough to stop the rush. If he skirmishes me, I think the Jezzails will give me a significant advantage. I'll just have to kind of push Skaven slaves out to reveal his archers, and then return fire with the Jezzails. I have Icket on the Doom Wheel as kind of a centerpiece unit. He can be very, very hard to deal with, as long as he doesn't get singled out by Way Watchers or similar armor-piercing archers and just mown down, which he could, because his only real defense is armor. But let's see what happens. Like I said, we've got quite a bit of forest. In terms of firing platforms, we've gone pretty heavy on the weapon teams, so we definitely want firing lines. For firing lines for the Rattling guns pretty much want to be here. For the Jezzails, it's less important, but they want to be somewhere where they want to be spread out, and they want to have enough gun cover that they can defend themselves. All the Rat Ogres we're going to put over here in the woods.
Skaven slaves!
And our Skaven slaves will be just kind of spread out along the front.
Clan rats!
Clan Rats.
Ready, ready!
Clan Rat Spears. Clan Rat Spears. Clan Rat Spears. Actually, those guys are all going to be group 2. You'll be 1. You'll be 2, and you guys will be 3. Okay. Yeah, he's rushing me.
Yes, now! Now! Bong, bong! Yes, yes! We obey! Agreed! Yes,
But I
yes.
bet he's got a bunch of cavalry in the woods.
Die.
In fact, I can see some of it. Oh god, I didn't redeploy the Council Guard. Oh no! Oh god, now I deserve to lose.
Scatter!
Alright, shoot Orion.
Die, die.
Get these lads on Orion. Group 3 is fighting Wild Riders. That's okay. They can do that. You guys shoot those Wild Riders. Actually, no, you guys shoot those Wild Riders. You guys continue to shoot Orion. You go fight there.
Yes, yes, brethren.
Pestilent Breath. You go over there to fight them. Brass Orb, I don't think it'll slow them down. Unlimited power. Oh, yes, the Rattling Gunfire. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Jezzails are offline. All my Jezzails are offline, so he did successfully do what he was trying to do. He got through me. He cut right through me. That's probably a bad cast. Council Guard are doing okay, question mark. Could be better. Icket, bring the lightning, bring the thunder. Also bring the buff. Nope, bring the buff. Get over here. Ah, damn it, they broke Icket. Fuck. Yeah, the rush just overwhelmed me. I wasn't able to get enough fire down range. Which is, like I've said it before, that is actually the primary weakness of the build, is that you can't, it's hard to get enough fire down range to actually stop the enemy. Wild Riders are very, very good shot cavalry, and if you can't shoot them enough, if you can't shoot the enemy enough, which you probably can't, then you lose. So I got off that one good volley as they were charging in, but it wasn't enough to stop all the Wild Riders he had brought, and my firepower was on Orion, which wasn't enough to kill him. Now we just have the Council Guard fighting to the death, and they're gonna, you know, they'll fight to the death, but they will be overwhelmed pretty quickly, because they're not fantastic. They're mainly just unbreakable. So, well played. Felcon. Felcon played this kind of build against Skaven very, very successfully in the in a couple of times actually in the Everchosen tournament, if I recall correctly, and it definitely works. In order to counter this kind of thing, I think basically as Skaven against Wood Elves nowadays, you have to expect this rush build, just because Felcon did it, and so in order to build specifically to counter that, you just need a million spears and halberds, and like I would probably leave weapon teams out entirely. It was worth a shot, but I would probably leaving the weapon teams out as well. Yeah, they got 13 kills with that one volley, which is fairly impressive considering. But the Wild Riders, see, look at this. 6 Wild Riders. Entirely Wild Riders, Dryads, and Orion. Jezzails just don't do enough damage fast enough to stop this. So, cut the Jezzails, maybe a couple of Rattling Guns, a whole bunch of Rat Ogres, and Halberds and Spears, and just, like, Ikit Claw on foot, I guess. Something like that. Let's try one more. Let's try one more match, see if I can win one before we have to call it. Obviously, I'm not the best at multiplayer. I'm not the best at this game, period. But we'll give it a shot. We'll see what we can do. Ugh. My biggest problem, actually, is just that my micro gets overwhelmed. In a rush situation like that, especially, I don't move fast enough to counter everything that's happening. When really I had to move a little bit faster than I was in order to stop that from overwhelming me. So what happens when I go Skaven here? What do you do? Stay in High Elves, or what are we doing? Beastmen. Okay, so we're probably looking at another rush. I'm going to take Ikit on foot. We'll keep the Death Frenzy. We'll take away Scorch, Crack's Call, and Skitterleap. We'll take an Assassin to kind of bodyguard him. Now, the Assassin ability has been downgraded to the Assassin's Trophy, but it's still really useful. And against Beastmen. Beastmen have some speed and mobility, which I think Rattling Guns would be really useful at shutting down. We also definitely want several Rat Ogres. Let's take a Doomflayer, I think. Beastmen infantry doesn't have great AP, so they actually do sometimes struggle against Storm Vermin. Well, I'm worried about Minotaurs. I'm worried about the Minibus coming in. This is a fairly open map with a hill in the middle. I really want to go Gunline. I really want to go Gunline again with a couple of Jezzails. Let's take Natty Boobo's Sharpshooters. And they don't have a lot of missile pressure, so we don't necessarily need shields. So let's go Clanrat Spears, Storm Vermin Halberds, Skaven Slaves for a full stack. Do I have enough missile? Do I need any slings is my question. Slings can be useful. Let's take a couple of slings. And then level up our slaves. The Assassin will help bodyguard Ikit. Ikit on foot is very good anti-large and just kind of tanky in general. He's got the efficient spells. The Rattling Guns and Natty Boobo's Sharpshooters can put down a lot of missile pressure. The Rat Ogres will hopefully help muck up things that might otherwise destroy them. And then the Doomflayers will act as a countercharge unit. And with their high armor and good weapon strength and armor piercing, they should be able to do some pretty decent work. So let's try this. Shoot everyone. Well, I tried to shoot everyone. I couldn't shoot enough people. We'll see if we can shoot more people this time. Interestingly, I thought Natty Boobo's Sharpshooters were going to be 1,100. It looks like they did kick the price up by 50 sometime since the preview build. So they're actually 1,150 now. They're still really, really powerful. I don't know if 1,150 is enough for them. Honestly, I doubt it. I think probably 12, 1300. More like 1300 probably is more appropriate. I mean, Snipe is just a very, very interesting ability. It makes them basically immune to counterfire. You have to charge them. So, you know, that can be a problem. But on this map, I think we're going to sit back a little ways and have the rat ogres pretty much visible as, like, deterrent units. And we'll see if we can... Basically, it'll be a question of, once again, can we keep them off the guns long enough for the guns to get value? Probably not. But we'll try it. We'll try it out. Yeah, this is an interesting map for it, actually. Because it very much is kind of a rush to the high ground. Yeah, the Rattling guns are going to be hard to use on this map. Possibly I should have left them behind, but I just like them, to be honest. I want them to be very good. Someday my opponent may even finish loading. If we can get up onto the ridge, then we'll have very, very good lines of fire. But I think in order to get there, we're going to need a lot of very careful... Well, actually, we start pretty close. Never mind. Hush my mouth.
War systems on!
Okay, so... Natty Boobos don't need a great line of sight, but they do need some line of sight. Let's put them here. With Storm Vermin close behind.
Skaven slaves!
Skaven slaves spread along the front. Actually, we're going to put some Skaven slaves directly to the flanks.
Skaven slaves!
To force the enemy to kind of duck and weave among and between them. We've got clan rat spears, we've got guns.
Rattling a gun!
And guns. We're going to put this gun slightly behind in order to try and push him. Well, actually, we're going to want to push him right up there to provide covering fire against anything that might attack Natty Boobos. We've got our Doom Flayers over on this flank.
Death devices charged!
And you're right next to the front line. Slingers up front. And Rat Ogres.
Skaven slaves! Our tail's yours! Slingers!
Okay. Let's see how this works. I'm going to have to be watching my flanks like a hawk. Now, over here, he doesn't really have cover, but he can vanguard to that side. So if he vanguards to that side, it's going to be a question of can the Rattling guns turn quick enough to get him. Yep, he vanguarded.
Faster, Skryre!
He vanguarded. And on this side, he also vanguarded. He's got some Harpies and some Centaurs with throwing axes. We've got Natty Boobos already firing. I don't know at what. What are they shooting at? Nothing terribly important, I guess. We got 2 kills. Okay, reposition those guys towards the center. Pull these guys out towards the flank.
Guide us, Horned One!
Skaven slaves for spotting. Harpies moving? No. Maybe he thinks I don't see them. Alright, Natty Boobo. Go shoot those guys.
Now! Ready now! Yes, Master, Lord. Our tail's yours! Warlock of Death! Die! 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 Skitter and leap! Skaven slaves!
Alright, Rattling guns starting to go there.
Rattling gun!
Rattling guns should be starting to go there.
Stab!
You chase. You reposition in. Natty. Fire.
Skaven slaves! For the vermin's hide!
Alright, we need you to fire at the Harpies. You need to attack the Centaurs. You need to pull up this way.
Quick, quick.
Okay, they're routing.
What orders?
Charge the infantry real quick.
Yes.
Warp Lightning. Brass Orb. Pull out. Charge in.
Kill.
Assassin, where's the assassin?
Demon.
Okay, we broke them off. Good. You pursue them. You charge in that way. You, yes, shoot them.
Charge.
You fire there.
Skaven slay.
You actually can charge in.
All things.
Drop unlimited power. Alright,
Rattling your gun.
guns. Okay, so we've got our guns still online.
Yes. Die.
Get the halberds around. Over here, you guys are chasing these Centaurs into the forest, which is okay. You guys are in melee, which is not.
Advance retreat.
Pull out, pull out, pull out.
Stab.
Debuff everyone.
Storm demon primed.
Lightning on the Ungor Spearman.
Rattling your gun. We obey.
Ah, they got around me.
Yes.
They got around me. It's fine.
Skryre.
It's fine. We're still alive. We're still alive. We can still do this. We can still manage. I need to get Icket the fuck out of there, though. Oh, God. I didn't see those Centaurs coming in. Why did I not see those Centaurs coming in? Where's their banner? Oh, because their banner's fucking back here.
Agreed. Yes. Nash. Kill.
Why is their banner all the way back there, though?
Revive attack.
Icket is completely isolated and surrounded and honestly doing fine. But the guns are all offline, which is a problem. Okay, Group 2, get on those Centaurs. Do not let them get away again. Please, God.
Guide us, Horn One. Run, Skitter.
Who are you fighting that you're doing so poorly against? Alright, pull out.
Skryre. Onwards. Hasten. Hurry.
I mean, Icket has 86 kills. Like I said, he's doing fine. And we've got Natty Boobos back. Okay. Shoot at the Centaurs. Actually, no. Shoot at the Centaurs.
Back underground.
You guys cover him. Provide cover. Okay, halberds are still fighting. That's fine. Icket. Icket is still fighting. We've actually routed off that blob, so let's drop some Warp Lightning over there. Hidden units are revealed. Okay, Centaurs with throwing axes, still shooting at them. That's okay. I don't think we have enough to beat the blob at this point, but we did a lot better than we did last time, that's for sure. Icket, pull on down. Our Doom Flayers did get chased off. Yeah, now he's going to engage me from too many directions, so I can't defend the sharpshooters. Because I'm going to have to pull all my troops into the blob real quick, and then the sharpshooters are going to be unguarded again. We've got Icket, and the Doom Flayers can go attack the Centaurs real quick. Icket can pull over this way, drop some more Warp Lightning, drop the Brass Orb. Shoot the Chaos Spawn, actually. Okay, you need to fire at them real quick. What have I still got? Okay, sharpshooters, get out of there. You get into those Gore Herd if you can. You guys need to pull on in. I would like to attack Morgur, actually. You, Korok's Man Rippers could definitely use some Warp Lightning. 100%. 100%. Yep, keep focusing on them. Keep focusing on Natty Bubo's sharpshooters.
Person, hurry! At once. Murder, kill, kill!
Assassin is having some trouble. Get them. Get him. Unlimited power. Storm Demon? Maybe Storm Demon.
Storm Demon! Now!
Okay, well, it just blasted. Alright, well, that's fine. My rat ogres are way back there, so they can come in the third quarter. Keep running, Natty Bubos. You can make it if you try. Drop some more lightning. Ikit Claw has 168 kills. And... Crash? And... I think Crash. Oh, no. Drop hack. He got tired of playing me and drop hacked me. Okay. Fine. Fair enough. We'll call that a draw then. Alright guys, this is going to be the end of the stream. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys coming out and viewing me. And I'll see you all in the next one. This is a lot of fun. This DLC is a lot of fun. The game is a lot of fun and always has been. And I'm really enjoying the new units. I'm really enjoying everything about it. So, thanks for watching very much once again, and I'll see you next time.